Club and call it the He-ManWomanHatersClub Club.
Hear ye. You are now listening to another meeting of the He-ManWomanHatersClub Club Podcast.
Yes!
And if you're hearing us so crisp, so clear, so effervescent, thank us, just us. No white man backing us. We just been out here grinding out, giving out good content for the past 2.5 years. Me and Reek, nobody else.
That's a fact.
But we do record here at the Cast Sound Lab Studios, located in... They moved, okay? So just get a hold of Preach. I don't know what this nigga's up to. It's hard to keep track of what this nigga is doing and his felonious activities and many children. It's hard to keep up with him. So hit Preach up, hit Cast Sound Lab at CSL Studios, or is it at Cast Sound Lab? Reek, can you double check that for me? Since you have your phone in your hand.
Cast Sound Lab.
Yeah.
Cast Sound Lab Studios.
On Instagram, that's what it is?
Yes.
I think it's Cast Sound Lab. I don't think Studios is there.
It's both.
Great thing about this technology, editing.
Absolutely.
But I think it's at Cast Sound Lab on Instagram. We're going to double check that right now.
I don't even follow that shit on Instagram, so I might have to hard body if I try to find that shit on some G shit. Hold on, y'all. I mean, there's pause buttons and fucking fast forward buttons on
just
type
fast
of shit.
forward through this.
Cast. All right, so I found it. It's Cast,
All right,
C-A-S-T,
come to the door.
Sound
Text
Lab.
me when you have
It's all one word. You're not going to see anybody. You're actually going to see our fucking engineer, Rel, being fucking hatless. I don't know. This nigga's bugging. I'm not going to front. First of all, why am I looking at Rel with no hat? The first thing I'm saying, niggas losing their mind out here, bro.
Rel without a hat is like, it's like seeing Dr. Robotnik. Yo, Rel is really Dr. Robotnik.
Is that the nigga from Inspector Gadget?
No, he's the nigga from Sonic.
Word. Okay. The nigga with the shades on.
Yeah, he's built like Dr. Robotnik. And he just don't have the mustache. But he built like him. Like, got that egg head.
Yo.
He like big oval shape.
Side note, nigga, when you're playing Sonic and you have to beat Dr. Robotnik like every 3 boards,
it's
you almost kill him. And right when you about to kill him, he just gets away somehow. This shit is like when you're playing 2K on like fucking Hall of Fame. And all of a sudden you get mad stopped on something, they throw 5 hours in a row and they're up 10. That shit is some bullshit. Fuck Dr. Robotnik, bro.
Yeah, it's really a conspiracy.
Absolutely.
But I have a water.
I do as well, actually.
You have a water.
Niggas gave me a water, so shit has changed. Rel's not wearing hats.
Yeah,
I'm getting hydrated. Ain't no liquor in tin.
I got water. What are you sipping?
Well, everyone, as we all know, I had a stuffy Lowe's last week. I said stuffy Lowe's. I'm already fucking up. But it's all right.
Yo, what the fuck is up with you, bro?
I had a stuffy nose last week. And I'm going to get this as clear as possible because I fuck with Kirby in a major way. The summer has arrived, and a lot of you guys don't have any money, and that's okay. The way that you guys can get drunk in a cost-efficient manner is you go acquire a Kirby Cup at KERBYSCUPS. God damn it.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know, son. I've been fucked up the last few weeks. What I will say is this. Every Kirby Cup you sip, you better appreciate because a cousin was sacrificed. Kirby has sex with his cousins because he's Dominican. Let's just get to the chase.
This is what Dominicans do, man.
He has a family phone, which is also his whole phone. It's a double entendre. Don't even ask me how. But the way you can acquire this delectable beverage is KERBYS cups at gmail.com, Kirby Cups on Twitter, and Kirby Cups on Instagram. And please make sure, and always to remember, to drink slow, live fast.
Sip slow,
God
live fast.
it.
What the yo, you want to go
slow.
and come back?
Bro,
do you want to leave? Let's try that.
No lie, bro. I'm about to go on timeout.
Yeah, not like just go
no,
outside the door. No,
just
walk.
Visually, I'm going to walk out.
Yeah, like walk out and come back in because... Reek, what up, boy? Good to see you, fam. I ain't seen you before.
I mean, I'm not going to front, son. I've been all fucked up in the game, bro.
Yo, what's up with you?
Yo,
you got no argument before you got here?
Yo, I'm drunk. That's my fucking excuse.
Keep it a buck. You know, we keep it a buck here.
Keep it a buck.
We have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We talk a lot of ignorant shit, but we also, make sure each other's doing well.
Yeah.
I've never heard you fuck up this much. It's the first 10 minutes of the podcast.
I'm legitimately wilding.
What happened?
I don't know.
Keep it a buck. You got an argument?
I have eczema.
She said some crazy eczema.
The eczema's fucking me up, bro.
She said something crazy to you? What did she say?
Bro.
Let's talk about it. What did she say to you?
Yo, she was like, yo, I'm tired of you always smelling like A&D ointment, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. Your
First of all, you need to be
me
using Aquaphor. A&D ointment is of the devil. I'm telling
you're a tattooed
exactly,
man.
and that's how I know A&D ointment is the devil. A&D ointment is only cool because like you smell it and you think of a tattoo.
Right.
In practicality, it's the worst shit in the world. It sticks to all your clothes. It ruins your clothes. Aquaphor, if it sticks to your clothes, it washes out. That fucking A&D ointment, it gets on your clothes. You wash a white tee, and it looks like you are some dingy nigga from I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. All eczema creams are fucking. It's a scam, bro. None of them shits.
Oatmeal baths.
Not one of them. I don't have chicken pox, man. I was fucking 6 years old 22 years ago. I don't fucking have no chicken pox, man. I have grown man rashes now. Niggas done upgraded. And all that shit is a scam.
You're not here yet, man.
I'm not here. I'm nobody. But Eucerin.
I'm not using anything called Eucerin because I don't. For some reason, it sounds like urine to me.
It sounded like some battle rap shit. Like they would chop down the word.
Eucerin.
Like you are serving.
Slow it down. Y'all niggas don't hear me.
As soon as I see Eucerin, I just think it conceited, bro. I'm good.
Niggas don't want to rap. Niggas don't really want this.
Absolutely.
Round one shit. You know what I mean? Round one.
Now I'm prepared. When shit blows up and battle rappers start using my name and like eczema and creams, like I'm already having like my shit prepared. Same like KRS like goes like the top 10 niggas has a battle rap for him. If I hear some fucking eczema bars with niggas, bro, I got funk, bro. I'm not gonna
Skin
lie.
itchy like reek.
Ooh.
Skin itchy like reek.
Eczema.
Whoa.
You see?
Whoa.
Y'all not here. Y'all don't listen to the podcast.
Not at all.
But it's been a week.
It has.
People have been hitting me up about the episode. They think they appreciate my openness with them to talk about, you know, my relationship woes so they can laugh for their enjoyment. Okay. They enjoyed some of your you dropped a gem last week.
As I usually do.
Nah,
it's never highlighted.
Let's relax. Last week you dropped an actual gem.
I drop gems every week.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You drop pebbles.
Absolutely
you drop some
not.
shit. You drop some shit with like if you squint and listen, you'll be like, did that nigga say something?
Absolutely.
Last week was a big one. I also got cursed out due to last week's podcast. I was told by Doop that I left many things out.
Right.
And
as you're supposed to. It's my show.
But I don't think I left anything out. But she said, you know, she came across a certain way, or the way I described the story, she came across a certain way. And I said, well, I described what the fuck happened.
Funny how that works.
But you know, shout out to all the lady listeners who you know, told me in my DMs how wrong I was. I said I was wrong for going on the fucking date. All right, shut up.
Low key, that's women's kryptonite. Saying the story about how it actually happened. If you ever repeat to a woman what she actually said to you and not what she meant to say to you, all of a sudden like there's like an uproar. There's tornadoes, there's hurricanes, all kind of shit. Like, no, this is what you said though. I know that's what I said, but you're not getting the point. That's your problem, nigga. You just listen to me. You don't try to
you
like,
just listen
okay.
to me.
There we go. I just listened to what you say. My bad.
What else you get into this week? Wasn't we together? Pause. Didn't we link up after?
No. Yes.
We did something.
Maybe. I do know that flag football started back up. My team is 2-0.
Dodge's birthday.
Dodge's birthday. Yeah, shout out to Dodge.
Shout out to everything that happened at Dodge's birthday.
I was sauced.
Lesbians fighting, sleep.
Drunk.
Yo,
the lesbians fighting was low key mad funny because that was the last piece of sobriety I had.
Low key.
Before I went down the depths, bro. My nigga.
You said low key. That shit was.
It was low key because
it was Dave Chappelle levels comedy.
At that point of the night, not a lot of people was there, so it was kind of like if you was there type of situation because a lot of people started to disperse.
No, but everybody was outside.
Like all 13 of us.
No, we were inside.
No, I was outside getting the air because I was a drunk man.
I came and got you.
Maybe
you were inside. They started fighting, and I came in and got you.
Sure did.
And then we all went outside. The whole party was outside watching these. All the Manny Fresh lesbians was getting in it. It was very fun to watch.
And one had a T-shirt I wanted. I know she wears my size. I know
that was probably your size.
If I went to that very same store, that shirt would have been sold out. And I know she bought it. That's the shit I be having fun with these fucking women that be wearing men's clothes because they be low key getting the fire before me.
Shout out to Carly Hustle. Carly Hustle tweeted. She said, "I tweet for all the people that remember when lesbians all wore the Carmelo Anthony jersey." And immediately I remember what time period she's talking about. So shout out to Carly Hustle. Good mother in the community.
Is that the white woman from Hot 97?
I don't know if she is white. Is Carly Hustle white for real? That's all you need. Not exactly. Yeah, not exactly. I don't.
Okay.
I don't know what not exactly means, but I didn't
Me
think
either.
she was white. She looked white, but that's how I knew she wasn't white. If that makes sense.
Okay.
But I also Stas. Not Stas. Tubby.
Hey, for everybody listening, another guest is coming in, so there's just no empty space.
But what was I saying?
Some of the people that help us with the show is bringing somebody in.
But I went to the Chris Brown concert this week.
did.
And I'm going to let you know now, if y'all didn't know, that's a legend.
Mm-hmm.
He might be the best performer of all time.
I couldn't believe it.
GOAT levels. Like
All time is stretching it because I'm
No, all time.
gonna go with James Brown.
I'm gonna say at this moment, Chris Brown. I'm gonna say
I feel James Brown in his prime.
Peak
And Chris
James
Brown.
Peak James Brown doesn't want to see a Chris Brown.
I disagree.
Mind you, Chris Brown, James Brown was going in spurts.
Spurs.
You got to remember that. Go on YouTube and watch like if they have a full performance. 1 song, 2 songs, he's gone. Now these 1-2 songs he'll perform for maybe like 20 minutes. Chris Brown did a 2-hour set of all hits, my nigga. And his transitions were so fire, he might as well be a DJ. His band is fire because they're not on stage. They're behind the fucking stage walls. Hit every cue. You know how hard that is with that fucking energy, motherfucker. I watched the nigga do so many flips, my nigga. So many spin moves.
Time out.
We
can't go away from this.
He might be the GOAT, son.
Imagine having a band behind you and you're the only nigga dancing. Half the things you're saying isn't English, and you have the crowd's attention for 2 hours.
I don't know. I don't
then
know
the-
if
and
James
then the
Brown
end
was
of the show,
performing for 2 hours.
Niggas put the cape on him. He takes the cape off. And then puts the cape back on again, takes the cape off, and calls himself the Godfather of Soul. Nobody says nothing to him.
Yeah, because you was there first, motherfucker. Of course you're the Godfather.
He's
Chris
not the only
Brown might
person
be
that
the-
was. He's not the only person that was getting to it at that
Chris
time.
Brown might
he's
be.
just James
son,
Brown.
we might have to. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. We're going to do a Chris Brown appreciation episode, son. Like we have to, son.
No, on some G shit, bro.
Like a whole.
You know what's
hour.
crazy? He's our age. So we
Yeah,
literally grew up with this nigga like on some G shit, bro.
Literally, like
Know
we're
what I
gonna
mean?
have to do like a whole Chris Brown appreciation.
Because usually
son.
when this type of things happen, it's like niggas in their 40s and their 50s. They're in the downturn of their career. He's legitimately like in his prime, and he's been around for like 15 years.
I don't even think this is Chris Brown in his prime. This
It
is
has to be,
scary.
bro. Year 15, everybody's
Son,
not LeBron,
he's
bro.
29 years old.
Facts.
Think of any other R&B artist, any other singer, rapper. They get a big hit. They get another big spurt, another big hit in their 30s. This is all I'm saying. Look at Usher. Usher has 8701. He has the Usher album.
Right.
Those are big. He has My Way.
Mm-hmm.
But then he gets Confessions.
Right.
And then when you think it's all over now, it might not have been as big as Confession, but he gets Love in the Club.
Right.
He gets those shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So.
I liked Oh My God, by the way. I know I'm in like the minority with that.
Oh my God.
Word.
I didn't like that.
I was in the minority, but I
didn't
fucked
like
with that song.
I
So.
didn't like that at all. You could keep that all away from me.
I'm going to keep it,
Thank
but
you.
I personally like it.
All away from me though. But I will say this and then get out of here. After watching it and taking everything into account, I can comfortably say Chris Brown is what people try and make Tupac to be.
You know that's interesting?
There's no
What?
acting. There's no falsing. There's no
Falsing?
There's no false.
There's falsing, bro.
With Chris?
Yeah.
Where?
Because he wasn't a blood in Virginia. He was a blood when he started to get street credibility in California.
So where's
because
the
his cousin
false?
was a manager.
So where's the false?
He's a blood by association. He wasn't banging.
Them niggas would.
The nigga was famous at 15. When was he banging?
Where he is?
When he was 12? When was the banging happening?
Yes, when he was 12. Like, they're not
No.
12-year-old gangbangers.
Yes, but not in fucking Virginia where he's from.
Okay.
When he with the fucking
when
big
he get, the
gleaming
point
smile
is,
and all that type
the
of
point
shit.
is that nigga is really Pyru.
Man, he's pyro by association.
There ain't no Pyru.
And he's a good representative of Pyru because he's so famous.
There is no Pyru by association. There's a few sets that
When did
niggas
he put
don't
in
play
work?
with.
When did he put in work?
Oh, because he didn't do it on TV. It don't matter.
My nigga.
So you don't think so?
He's
Because
been
he was famous,
legitimately famous since 2004.
I was gonna say something
When
so terrible.
did this nigga bang? When?
The night of the Grammys.
For his other famous people that wasn't gonna kill him? Like, know what I'm saying? What was he in front of the deli getting a shake and ducking behind cars like the other niggas that put in work did?
We don't know.
Exactly.
We don't know. But okay, what does that exactly mean? Just
My
because we
nigga.
don't know, it means it didn't happen.
Listen to Yo. Niggas that kill people don't fucking make songs like that. Bro.
Right, but listen to fucking Wall to Wall. It's the next album. He's a little rougher.
That nigga was crumping, bro.
Nigga, you know how rough crumping is, nigga? Crumping was a whole workout, nigga. Nigga, when I used to crump, I was in mad good shape. So I'm about to go back to crumping,
I'm not gonna lie. I was getting to it.
Nah, you didn't want problems.
My nigga.
You
You know I'm fake. You know I'm fake rhythmic.
Yo, I hate tall niggas because crumping looks so ill because y'all got mad
That's a
arms.
fact.
Like, nigga, my shit was short. I'd be like, okay.
Crumping and Wu-Tanging was like my shit at one point.
First of all, I don't believe you could. I seen you walk. It looks painful when you walk. I don't believe you could.
Yeah, no, I'm stiff and I'm hurt because I'm an athlete.
That's what I'm saying. I don't believe you could
But on
Wu-Tang.
that dance floor, you know what I get? Give me my credit, bro.
I have seen you get busy.
Come on now, give me my credit. Like, come on now.
Wu-Tanging?
Wu-Tanging,
I don't know.
bro.
We're gonna move.
That's all arms. I don't even gotta move my legs with my stiff ass. I'm really in the game if that's the case.
I guess. But yes, I just want y'all to marinate on that and give him his respects. Christopher Maurice Brown is what y'all try and make Tupac to be.
And yo,
just remember that.
And real quick,
he shot at cops. He didn't shoot cops. He shot at cops.
Hit him.
Hit him?
Yeah.
I don't think he did it. I think he took the rap. I don't think Tupac did it, and that's one of the biggest conspiracies I ever heard. I don't think he did it. I think somebody else shot and he just took the rap. That's what I think.
Listen, man.
Forensics. So niggas did the forensics and they came back to him? No.
Yeah.
He just took.
Nah, the cops was drunk.
Listen, man.
And he was.
And he didn't shoot a cop. And he didn't shoot a cop in uniform. He shot a nigga that was beating up a white person that happened to be a cop.
A black person.
We're going around the primary point. Chris Brown was chilling with Karuchi. Said he was going to the store. Went to the game. Karuchi saw Chris Brown and Rihanna sitting floor.
And guess who stayed?
That's ultimate.
Guess
swag.
who stayed?
Both of them.
Karuchi. He went home and still had a girlfriend.
Absolutely.
So I can't pull that.
Tupac can never.
I can't pull.
Tupac would never.
Tupac could never. Kenyatta wasn't playing
Tupac
that shit.
had Madonna. All he did, he was going to
Kenyatta wasn't playing that shit.
Yo, come on, bro.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna.
I can tell you to listen to the show. Don't bring up white women on the show. You're wildin', bro.
Perfect segue. Madonna, right? Madonna's never been brought up on this podcast.
Yeah, it's a great Drake song. That's all I know.
Listen,
the great
segue.
song.
You know why?
Right.
Because we bring.
Yo.
You see what I do?
I got excited because I'm gonna tell him.
So we here at the He-ManWomanHatersClub Club, we're known for having great guests. Some of you may know, some of you might not know, and as much of late, some you used to know and you forgot about. So I got my good friend, the good comedian sister. She's very funny. She's funny for real. She's not like, oh, you got to think about it funny. Like when she's
remains
funny.
to be seen. I got to see some.
Yeah,
footage.
there's not many funny women in this world. I keep discovering. I'm like, oh shit, I'm up to like.
And you're not
4.
saying that loosely. In this world, like the whole globe.
No, the entire in the scope of this whole earth that spins, there's not many funny ones. I'm up to knowing. I now know 4.
I'm honored.
Dax being the 4th. Dax, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Come on back.
I'm sorry. I'm very far away. I don't know.
She's good. You can hear her, Rob?
It's intimidating.
Yeah. Is she here talking to? Can you hear?
Yeah, I hear myself, but I'm.
That's good. All right. How are you? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
You agree that Chris is a legend, right?
Yeah,
you took too long. So your Jax is here.
Is Jax? Are you a white woman?
Kind of.
Eastern European?
Sicilian.
Oh,
And-
nice.
Middle Eastern.
Nice.
Okay. A whole bunch of stuff over there.
Yeah, a lot of mix up over there. And then
What's up?
we got the voice. So, little backstory. I get a hit up from my good brother Mech. Mech is my soul brother number 4, my homie, my cousin. If you are from New York City and you know Mech, then you are a good person. If Mech knows you, you're a good person. I'll say that. So Mech hits me. He says, "What up, little bro?" I said, "What up?" He said, "Listen, you remember BET Uncut?" I said, "I do." He said, "You remember the song White Girls?" I said, "I do." He said, "So Mighty Casey wants to come talk to you." I said, "You want to come talk to me?" He said, "Yeah, he wants to talk to you about things going on in the culture. He wants to talk to you." I said, "Well, get that motherfucker up here." So, for all those who used to sit up late at night, 3 a.m., for those who remember.
327, by the way. This is when the song used to come on. 327.
Yeah, 327. You had one specific spot.
Or 341. It would vary.
Yeah.
Depends on when Nelly was
341.
coming.
So, Mighty Casey, the man who made White Girls running through my mind. You're here. You're in the clubhouse.
What's good? What's good? He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Bro.
Was out here. I would like to say I love women. Sometimes but I'm still down with the Women Haters Club because we need to express our differences so we can have conversations.
The He-ManWomanHatersClub Club, we love women.
I need to look at you
of
directly
course.
in your eye when I say this. My cousin Ryan, that basically
what up?
helped shape my childhood. I'm an only child, so that's basically my older brother. Growing up, of course, everything he was doing, I was doing, because that's just how it is. he was like, yo, you know what fucking song I love? This is years ago. Yo, that white girl song. So of course, anything he's into, I'm trying to get into. So I'm like, so I stayed up madly. 3:27, white girl.
It came on right after Poppin' Pussy.
That legitimately made our summer.
Yeah, a lot of people,
So
man.
first of all,
thank you,
you're
man.
the man for that, bro.
And yo, I would like to give a shout out to all the 13, 14-year-old girls who excuse me.
There it is.
Whoa. Who had their first orgasms watching BET Uncut or
That's a weird thing to say.
Fam, let me tell you two things.
Let's take a beat.
No, we have to keep it moving.
No. We have to
in the interest of that shit being wavy, we just have to keep it moving.
We have to take a beat.
Unbelievable.
Let's everybody just take a beat.
Pause that too.
Now say that once more.
Yo, I've been paying attention to certain radio personalities and what they got going on, so maybe I put in the wrong gender. I meant there's a lot of young men who talked to me and they said I would watch BET Uncut.
Okay.
And your video and Nelly was my first masturbatory experience. I don't know who.
Masturbatory, I didn't even know it was a word.
$5 word.
Now.
That's
it is now.
Okay. Oh, it wasn't a word. Oh, okay. I'm like, I've heard all the terms for. I never heard masturbatory.
There was two
Sound
things
like a
that you was
school.
watching. At that point in time, niggas was either watching BET Uncut or watching the Playboy channel, but they didn't have Playboy, so they were just waiting to see.
Oh, you mean the back? So you watching the back?
Those bullshit clips.
What we
you know
call
those
it is
clips?
the
It would be
back.
mad static, and then
Yeah,
like, you see
and
the
then like,
clips,
you be like,
and you're staring, but it's
like,
TV,
that's
so it's not gonna get clear. Like,
you
ooh,
sitting there like that's a titty
thigh right there.
That is a titty right there.
Word.
No.
I like the sounds though. You can still hear the sounds.
Yo, and that was the fucked up. That was the most fucked up
sound.
part. You can hear the sound clear as shit, but you.
Word.
I'm like, this is a whole half a titty. I'm
And trust and believe, I was in there
Here
with
goes the
popcorn
thing.
for an hour
Niggas
and a
don't
half.
remember real sex though.
Of course, I
real
remember.
sex?
Real sex for HBO.
But it was
But
real sex?
But nobody used to ever get a shaking on that shit.
You're
though.
lying.
You
Not
had
like
to deal with
that.
a lot of weirdness.
Yeah, you had to deal with a lot of
was-
weirdness to
a
get
lot
through.
of weirdness
It was
for
always
it.
good. The last 15 minutes was always good. There was one of them where they was having, they put the dildos on the drill.
Right.
I never
Yeah.
seen no shit
Is
like that
the
before.
Taxi Cab show was popping around that time? Taxi Cab Confessions?
Taxi Cab Confessions
That's
would
around
come
this
on
time, right?
after it.
Okay.
Or before. No, Taxi Cab Confessions would come on first. And then like sometimes you might get somebody like sucking dick in the back.
Cat
But
House with the whole house. the
Cat
brothel.
House was
Cat
lit.
House. You
They had a
brought it
couple
back.
alright ones. Yeah, they had a couple alright ones.
Yeah, HBO is why I'm weird.
Low key,
Oh,
I'm the
that's
oldest
what it
20.
is?
I'm the low. I am the oldest 28-year-old ever, yo. 'Cause I remember
you
this
got
shit
an
goes
older
yesterday.
brother. The older brother OGs will school you. I was
Nah, I was the only child, so I always had the TV to
Yeah,
myself
yeah.
at all times. So I remember everything. 'Cause
Yo,
I
like
didn't have to
being
share
the
TV with
oldest boy
nobody.
in the house is like being the only child because I didn't have to share my TV with nobody. I had my own room.
Yep.
I was always like downstairs, and my parents and everybody's room was upstairs. So
And little brother had to be Tails when you played Sonic. He knew. He knew. You
little bro, nigga, you don't even get a whole controller. You ever gave your younger cousin a little brother like
ain't
the
connected?
controller that ain't connected?
So
Like,
you
yo,
think they playing?
yo, why I always gotta be CPU?
The
Yo,
DualShock
CPU,
controller.
yo.
The big plastic shit from
Didn't
fucking
even know-
GameStop.
they
The big
did-
bullshit.
The big bullshit, the see-through one that
Facts.
lights up. That one. But Mighty Casey, you here?
Mighty Casey, bro. White girls.
Do you remember that song, Jax?
No, I don't.
Why?
You go to YouTube.
Tell me why you don't remember that
She
song.
grew up a
I
little
don't know.
different.
Were you watching BET Cutting 3 in the morning growing up?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Ain't no
okay,
BT
okay,
in Sicily? What the hell's going on here?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Then-
Okay, I done saying all type of shit now. Just,
There's no BT.
I mean,
I know, I
BT in a
doubt
slice.
it, honestly.
I highly doubt there's BT in Italy.
I'm not
though.
gonna front. I was out there.
I
There's
was
no
about to
BT.
say I was there and I don't remember. Well, then again, I had the Air
Yo, they
Force
like
Network.
sisters.
I mean,
They
I was
like
in Rome,
sisters
and there
Italy.
ain't nothing going on out there, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, the Armed Forces Network. I watched all
Armed
the
Forces
wrestling,
Network.
and that was pretty much it. That was it. Ain't nothing
Football.
else. Football. They play a lot of soccer, football.
FUTBOL type.
No, football, actual football.
Oh.
Like they was playing like the because the NFL got a deal with them. So
Yeah.
nope, but they ain't have no fucking NBA deal. I tell you that much.
Oh,
I
that
had it.
stinks, man.
It's racism. That's what the fuck it is.
Nah, man. They only did was sellouts over there, bro.
Jax, knowing that this man sent a person you dedicated a song to like white women,
Yes.
how did that make you feel in 2018?
And they were always on his mind.
Made me feel literally nothing. Feel literally
But can I tell you one
nothing.
thing? If you ever like get attached to the Nation of Islam or meet them,
Yes.
don't tell Minister Farrakhan about my song and what I did.
Will not.
He doesn't want to know what's
So
going
you're
on.
not a fan of odes? All right.
What are you a fan of, Jax?
Like music wise?
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Right now,
If you say Drake, you got it.
no. I've been into Nipsey Hussle.
Matilda.
Oh, there it goes.
Gangsta.
Yeah, I like Kendrick. I like J. Cole. I guess I'm pussy because it's like all like the pussy means. Everyone's like, oh, that's pussy. If you like J. Cole, you're pussy.
Whoa.
No, you're not pussy. You just like to sleep good.
Yeah, I love to sleep.
You love to sleep. Listen to J. Cole right before you need a nap.
I can't believe this, my nigga. We got to have a whole debate about that one day.
Why? He makes the most TED Talk rap ever, son.
Yeah,
TED
it's-
Talk.
it's-
You don't listen.
Talk rap.
You don't listen to J. Cole when you're like, yo,
Turn up.
You don't play J. Cole when it's time to pass the aux. I've been in the car with you, my nigga. You've never played J. Cole on the aux.
Yeah, I have.
And we've played. We were in the car. This nigga was playing. It was written in fucking Nostradamus bullshit. And I've never.
If you
Nah,
know,
you did play Nostradamus. Yo, what was this nigga playing that day? And we were like, yo, son,
Nostradamus is. I'm
Eesh.
gonna keep that to myself.
Chemist, you were playing some other shit, son.
But yo, you can slide ATM in a good set if you know what you're doing.
But I never heard you do that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
You was asleep.
Nah, I
He was sleeping in the club.
He was
see.
sleep.
No,
sleeping
like
in
this
the
nigga's
club.
lying.
What did
Give
that
me
just say anything?
$20.
I mean,
But Mighty Casey, what was that time period like for you when you dropped the
Whoa, all right.
when you dropped White Girls? Because what are you? You look
I'm
to be other.
biracial. My mother is white South African. She passed away 2 years ago. My father is black Jamaican, and you know I always
So
consider
you're a
myself-
child of apartheid.
Well,
Look at
sort of. I'm not like Trevor Noah. I was born in the States.
Oh, okay,
I wasn't
okay,
born
okay.
a crime like him. I wasn't illegal. It wasn't illegal for my parents to have sex like it was illegal for his parents to have
Somewhere it was.
sex. Somewhere. In some states it was at the time. In some states.
How old are you?
I'm 42.
Damn.
In some states, yeah. So in some states
You do
couldn't be
have
born a crime.
you must have got the good black gene because
Yeah,
you're not aging. You're not aging like a
Well,
banana.
biracials don't need facials. You know what I'm saying? I do got the good
That's
blacks.
not true.
They do a lot.
Sean
do.
King. needs
Oh,
a
he's
facial.
hurt. Yeah.
He looks like the bottom of a soda can.
But he looked like he got some meth in his family.
Bro,
Or
Yeah,
something.
because he's white.
the side by side of him and
Nah, I don't-
T.I. will
Son,
never
when I
not
seen that
be funny,
today,
son.
oh my lord,
that will
hurt
never
my
not be
soul.
funny, my nigga.
Yo, they said when you stirred and that's quick. I said,
Word.
oh my lord, oh my lord.
Is Sean King? Is he biracial or is he
he's
just lying
black.
for?
I think no. I
popularity?
think he's white.
Nah, here's the thing.
No, I seen his hair.
I feel like he's from
No,
Yugoslavia
he got
or
a
some shit like that.
he got a hair and he got a look, but I think his mother made him white on his birth certificate because her husband was white, but she was really creeping with a black dude. So his father, it says white on his birth certificate. It says his white, non-biological father.
Oh,
his
so
father.
he's like the liar. That's what happened with Jim Carrey, liar, right? He allegedly got the girl pregnant, but it was 3 black babies and all type of shit. You never seen Liar? With fucking not Liar.
You mean the fucking
the movie where he was the black with the black niggas and all that.
Something in
Liar,
Irene and
just
I.
Liar, just Liar.
No,
Nah,
me,
man.
myself, and Irene.
Me, myself, and Irene.
Where he had
Oh,
the
yeah.
multiple personalities.
Oh yeah.
And he was the father of 3 black kids.
It was the Mensa. The one had Mensa. The midget had Mensa.
Yes.
Not had Mensa. It's good to have Mensa. I was talking
What's
like
Mensa,
Mensa's
by the way?
STD.
What's
Don't know
Mensa?
what
No,
Mensa is.
if you're in Mensa, means you're really smart. You're in like a smart club. You can't get the Mensa.
Don't-
I was
don't-
messing with this girl at the club. I got the Mensa next day and shit.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Home with Patrick
That's why
Ewing,
you know. That's why you know. the
Matt
word
Damon,
Mensa.
Ben Affleck, the Boston Bombers, and me. Harvard, MIT, all that. It's right near Boston, right across.
No,
the street from Boston.
okay. So growing up, that's why. So you was fucking a lot of white girls growing up.
Not really. It didn't start till like after I came home from college, and it was more my friends. I was more seeing what they was doing. Like, so in Boston, there's a heavy college like party scene.
Oh
So
yeah, of course.
So I came home and a lot of white girls were getting drunk, and there was a lot of like casual
what they
sex.
do.
A lot of casual sex going on.
They love that.
And occasionally me, but I wasn't. I never. That song wasn't about my personal taste. It was like social
Casual sex wasn't your
Casual,
personal.
no, casual and consensual. Let's be responsible.
Casual
and
no,
consensual.
No. Casual.
Nigga
sex-
said no.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Get
Yo,
out
at the
of
same
here.
time, yo,
Absolutely not.
That was consensual. No.
Yeah, no.
Get it right, nigga.
He said,
it was in Boston.
hey, look, this was Boston. It wasn't no fucking consensual.
Word.
Consensual is a new concept in Boston.
Word.
Nah, that's not what I misheard.
Ain't no consensual in the early 2000s. What you talking about?
Yo,
Consensual sex in Boston?
Nah,
What
it's-
the fuck are you?
Yo,
You're
first
not
off-
American?
First off, it's extra. It's the white girls in Boston are extra consensual. They go right for the zipper. They
Hey,
right on
hey,
it. They
you
bobbing.
got-
There's
hey.
no questions. Like,
Oh, wow.
you don't need to ask.
That doesn't sound consensual.
You are-
I
you are
gotta
literally-
say,
you
maybe
are-
on my end.
You are literally walking into your own indictment, and I'm not gonna help you.
Listen,
I
hey, I'm all
tried.
good. Hey,
You are 42. That is the ripe age to get a nigga for some
The
fucking
views by the
rape.
guests do not reflect the views of the Haters Club. We just want
And
to
if
tell
it
you
do,
the
it
views
don't
like that.
reflect the views of Mouse Jones or Reek. Okay.
Absolutely not.
I'm over here just covering my drink.
nah, I
Word. Put my finger on something in that thing.
Casual sex should be consensual, but a lot of times, unfortunately, with alcohol,
shit. What do we say?
Other things like that.
Oh God.
There's blurred lines. But
Let's talk rap. Let's talk rap.
Oh
Let's talk
my
rap. Let's talk rap. Let's fucking talk rap. Who's your favorite rapper ever? I don't know. Just let's stay away from sex.
I'll say Tribe Called Quest, my favorite group.
Okay.
Who I like right now? I like a lot of R&B right now. I like this kid Khalid. I like this kid Kyle. I think the
Love
Weeknd.
Kyle.
Kyle is great. Like it's happy, fun stuff.
I love Kyle.
Yo, like Playing With Me, that's a hit.
My Lord.
I play that joint on
Jesus
repeat.
Christ,
I
you
Spy
just
is a hit.
can't
His
win.
albums is tough. Messing with Khalid got a great voice.
Yes.
Weeknd, I'm seeing
Khalid and Kyle have a great record.
they got a record together.
They got a record on a new project called Light of Mine. That's the name of the shit. Remember Me is the name of the
Oh
song.
man, yeah.
Yo, send me that because I will never go look for it by myself. So send me that, please.
No.
Cool.
I've told you for 3 weeks to listen to this Kyle
Probably have.
project.
You
my
sure
nigga.
did.
And to me, The Weeknd is GOAT status over Chris Brown, and he's knocking on Michael's door
fucking
musically.
crazy?
He don't need no. I don't
you
need
out of your
dancers.
mind?
Chris Brown is a great dancer, and he has a high pitched, annoying voice, right?
Yeah, bro.
He's so
I know y'all
passionate.
grew up on him, so like that's how I feel with like Jodeci. You grew up, you might have had your first sex to Chris Brown.
What are you saying about?
Jax.
Wait, time out.
How was music in Brooklyn?
Wait.
How was music and
Like,
comedy?
do you have something bad to say about Jodeci?
I love Jodeci.
Okay.
You were
Jodeci,
saying
but
the
I-
same way people might be
Yeah, I grew up on
attached to
Jodeci, so
Jodeci
they're
the
special
same way
to
we'll
me.
be attached to Chris
Yeah.
Brown.
This would have been the shortest podcast in He-Man Hates Club history. We do not violate Jodeci here.
Oh, I love Jodeci is
But Chris Brown, but you just compared The Weeknd.
musically. Whose music is better? Who has more hits right
Chris
now?
Brown.
Chris Brown!
Chris
Look
Brown,
at the
Chris Brown,
chart.
Chris Brown.
When's the last
Chris
time Chris
Brown.
Brown charted a hit? What's his last hit? Name it.
I don't know. It's just
the last-
45 songs from the last 45
Exactly.
song album.
I want a hit.
Hold
I don't
on.
want 45 trash songs. I want one banging song. I'd rather have an EP with nothing
He
but
has
hits.
40
He just did
than
that.
45
Wet.
of trash.
Wet.
No hits. 45 songs, no
Pills
hits.
and Automobile.
Name a hit.
That's like-
Pills
Name
and
a
Auto-
hit.
Pills and
Pills and
Automobile.
Automobile.
That's
Beautiful
one.
people.
Yes.
Are people
That's
dancing
old.
to that on
Yes.
social
I know.
media? Is it on
Yeah.
the radio? That's no
Nobody
kiki.
dancing to nothing Weeknd made on social media.
Yo,
When's the last time somebody danced to a Weeknd song?
but they're quoting his quotes. They're quoting
Yeah,
his
right
quotes
before
all
they
over
commit
social media.
suicide.
You don't dance to the weekend. You do heroin to the weekend.
And coke.
No,
and
you
both.
do. If
You
you're
do coke.
broke, you do heroin.
Yeah,
If
not
you-
heroin,
if
you
you
do
got
coke,
money,
though.
you do coke.
Yeah.
But he's like a dark Michael Jackson. He's like instead of
not
instead
dark
of molesting
anything.
boys,
Oh,
he does
my
coke
Lord.
from Michael Jackson, and he
Okay.
got a nice little dark edge. Weekends killing the game.
My
I
nigga.
think because you look like Weeknd a little bit is why you're riding
should.
with him.
There's all this biracial shit.
not
and they stick
short
together.
enough.
You know that.
Yo, Weekend.
Dude, the weekend
He's
is
short?
5'2", bro. I went
Really?
to a party
Is
at
he
his
really
house
that
in
short?
LA.
He
Whoa.
looks so tall in his videos,
No,
yo.
no. He's standing on crates. I swear to God. He walked by with like two like models, right? He looked like two Swiss moms and their adopted son. Like it looked really weird. He's so short.
I be curious how
She's
tall
Charlize
these people be. I'm not
Theron's
gonna
cousin.
front.
Shout out to Jax for being inclusive in her jokes. she tied in the lesbian, she tied in adoption, biracial adoption.
Yes.
I like this, Jax. I
Yes,
like what
yes.
you're doing for the culture.
Transracial
He's a
adoption.
tiny man.
No, let's not do that. See, transracial is not real, so we're
What are
not
you talking
gonna, it's
about?
not
You don't
real.
know. I'm
Oh,
Chinese
the
though.
dozel?
Like, listen, I do.
dozel,
Listen,
right.
I do kung fu.
Okay.
I eat like mad egg foo young.
Okay.
I got tattoos. I don't know what they are, but because I'm a Chinese.
That
man,
that's the
born a
blackest
biracial
thing about
person,
you.
born-
You got your
That's-
tattoos at West 4?
Like I don't know anything blacker than that. Getting a Chinese quote that you don't know really what it means.
He got it at West 4th, bro. For $18.
Spare ribs.
Yeah, like that's mad black. Yo, I'm mad Chinese. So I got a Chinese
Nah,
tattoo. Well, what does it mean? I don't know. You're black.
Now I know what it meant. I brought the menu to him from the Chinese spot.
Oh,
I said I want
Jesus
that.
Christ.
You know what I mean? So I got Golden Lucky Palace.
All right, so you hit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You had Mac hit me up. You said
Yeah.
you want to come on here and
Yeah,
talk. You
yeah.
said you got some things you gotta get on your mind. What is Mighty Casey feeling as somebody who had to hit on BT? How the fuck did that video get on BET Uncut?
Yo, all right.
And what the fuck type of Game Boy Advance did you shoot that video with?
All right. I'm gonna take it back to
That was a terribly shot
2001.
video.
Yo, first
Says
off,
who?
nobody had videos back then.
2002?
This is in
In 2002, everybody had a video.
Then why wasn't they on Uncut like me? Nobody had
There it is.
videos back then.
Nah,
I
Because they were on Access Granite
No.
and 106 and Park in the basement.
The big niggas,
You need,
not
yeah, that's major label.
Oh, you're talking about
I'm
you
an
didn't say
regular
that.
people
You
was
didn't
not
say
on
that.
them.
You didn't say
Yeah,
that.
I was an independent artist.
Okay.
I had a song, Liquorland, that was on the radio, and they had a
What was it called?
Liquorland. It's all about what I drank. Liquorland is
Oh,
a real nice
okay.
place. Now you might want to visit, but you don't want to stay.
We have to make sure.
Yeah.
'Cause you
Oh,
been wild.
Liquorland.
because you've been
You
wilding.
can lick her land. That's true.
If
No, we
you
can't.
have
Lick
consent.
her landing strip.
I'm in a position
Lick
to
her
I'm just going to refute everything you
I
said.
never thought about
If
that.
you have consent, you can lick her land. See?
Or if she don't have your
Who
consent.
says all?
The nigga said
Yo,
all.
Mac, this is who you gotta work with.
How?
Oh, Mac, he's
First off, how can you non-consensually eat a woman out? She's passed out, but if you going for a woman, she could kick you in the head.
That's what Mike Tyson
Like,
went to jail for.
he really? How you gonna?
Mike Tyson went to jail for this.
So how did the video get
He
on?
forced-
How did the video get
I
on
hit-
uncut? How did the video get on uncut?
So I got the video, and then being cut was wild, and it was a hit in my house. Everyone
Right.
just coming to my house and watching on VHS, and all my
Okay.
homies was like, "Yo, you need to get this on BET Uncut."
Like the robbery tape in Minister
Yeah,
Society.
yeah.
Okay.
It was a viral robbery / low budget rap video tape.
Got you.
And so my friends, I wasn't watching BET Uncut, but they was, because a lot of my friends dealt drugs and they stand up all night and they would watch BET till 4 or 5 in the morning.
Right.
Or they would come home from the clubs, turn on BET.
It was
whatever.
Comic View, BET Uncut, and then the White Man.
Incorrect.
No, it was church after. It was,
Bro, it was definitely
Incorrect.
Comic View came on at 11. Then
11.
Comic View came on at 2 in the morning again.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the same
right, right.
episode.
Yeah, but
and then at 3 o'clock in the morning,
But
BET
then at
Uncut.
12 is when they would show
Midnight Love, right?
Midnight Love.
Yeah.
So,
I remember Midnight Love. I remember Midnight
but so
Love.
shout so eventually
Come on, son.
one of my
Shout
friends.
out, shout out to
But I still wasn't wrong
shout
with
out
what I said, though.
Shout out to BET.
Shout out to BET for making me a lot of money.
Season 2, I'll apologize later. Coming August 3rd. Bang
so-
bang.
So eventually, one of my real drunk retarded friends told me he saw it on BET Uncut, but I never sent it in.
Okay.
But I called up and I spoke to Kelly G. I called up. I found the number because I know how to use 411. So I called up. I said, "Y'all playing my video, White Girls?" He's like, "No, we ain't playing no video, White Girls." I'm like, "Well, how can I get it played?" And he's like, "Well, you got to do the submission form, do this, do that." So I did the submission form. Shout out to Tuma Basa, who right now is head of urban at YouTube. He was an intern
out
at
to
BET at the time, and he was going through the scrummaging videos and was like, "What the hell is this? We need to put this on Uncut." and so first when they told me, I was like, "All right, you're gonna play it once. That's cool. That's a good look." 544. They aired it for 6 years straight.
Wow.
6 years straight. They played six years
BET
straight.
Uncut was on for 6 years?
Yeah, 2000 to 2006.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Damn sure it
stopped
was.
Yep, sure.
Yeah, that was.
When I was in 10th grade, that's
I
a
mean,
fact.
I don't remember. I didn't have cable when it started, so I didn't get cable until the towers went down. So that's 01. So
I think
from
it's-
01 to 06, I definitely viewed
I saw it
it.
in middle school, so I want to say I saw it about 03.
It might have been 01. I think it was 01, 06. 5 years. I think my video went for 4 of those 5 years.
Your video was on there a very long time.
Very long. It was the last video they played, and BET schooled me because I met Nick Cannon at the. It was also in the movie White Chicks because the Wayans
Yes, it was.
brothers watched BET Uncut, and they
Of
were.
course they do.
That meant a lot to me because growing up, like all the In Living Color parodies, like Mr. Ugly
What was
Man
the check like?
or White Baby.
What was that check like?
20 racks up front, 20 on the publishing, and then like $3 grand. You know, there was a lot more publishing.
And that's from White Chicks.
Yeah.
Dope. That's a good.
And then
deal.
there's more publishing
That's
off
a good
everything,
deal.
digital distribution. I got new music, True Champion, Mighty Casey. It's gonna be bigger than White Girls because it's not just about white girls.
No, it's not.
It's gonna.
No, it's
Trust
not,
me. How much money
bro.
you want to bet?
No, it is not.
I got five
going
large.
to-
Sometimes you just got to relax.
Casey.
Nah.
Casey.
You don't
Mighty
make-
Casey.
I suggest
I
don't
shocked
get-
the world. I'm gonna do it
Mighty
again.
Casey.
I shocked the world. I'm the greatest of all time.
Mighty Casey, I want you to look me in my eye.
Yes,
Bro.
No, you're not.
I will.
It's
How
not
much?
going to happen.
Record this right now.
We are recording. It's a
First
podcast.
off, White Girls was like. That's a little licensing. I'm talking ESPN licensing.
not gonna happen.
I'm talking HBO. I'm talking.
Jordan had 50 when he was 38 years old, but it didn't look the same, bro.
It's
No,
all right,
we're
yo.
first of all, no, we're not gonna compare
I-
Jordan's 50
First
to
off-
him getting another.
No, that's what I'm
No,
talking
we're
about.
not.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, we're
Like,
not.
even if you score 50, it's not going to be the same 50, bro.
Yo, first
You're
off,
not
back then,
going to get it.
I'm gonna get it.
What you're going?
money,
I'm
money,
gonna
money.
tell you what you're gonna get right now.
How much want I get in?
You're gonna get 5,000 listeners on SoundCloud
I already got that.
And if you have a video
on the song.
Oh no. That,
When
no,
that
I'm
song comes
Spotify.
out-
I don't do SoundCloud. I monetize my music.
Even worse, because Spotify is not gonna put you on those
I'll give you
playlists.
$100.
Yes, I'm on the
Not-
front page.
especially not-
Hold up.
especially not after they hear this episode.
Who runs Urban for Spotify? You know?
Me.
No. What's his name?
It's not me.
You said mate. You said
No,
Nate.
it's not
I said
you.
me.
I thought you
It's
said
not
Nate.
you. First off, my joint is already on the front page of Reggae for Apple Music. Already for the playlist.
I don't.
Already.
I don't disagree. I'm saying you're not getting a hit bigger than White Girls.
I'm getting First off, that was the $2 video. I got money. Money greases
You
wheels.
think
Yes.
somebody's watching your video? You think
Yes.
somebody's watching your video right now?
Yeah. Every day.
How much drugs you did before you came in?
I smoked a nice spliff.
Okay, now
What
it makes
was
a
it,
lot
though?
of sense.
What was in it?
What was laced?
It was
was in it?
It
Was it embalming fluid?
Nah.
You
what
said
was-
42.
It's a tangerine haze. Get on my level. Y'all don't smoke like I smoke.
I don't smoke. So you just
If
said
you smoke like I smoke, you smoke.
You smoked Tangerine Haze before?
I don't smoke.
You smoke weed, Jax?
Yeah.
You smoke Tangerine Haze?
No.
You're not in the
Don't
culture.
smoke Tangerine Haze. Because I don't want you to be up here the next time and be like, I'm going to have a joke bigger than Chappelle. I'm be like, Jax.
But you gotta have.
I'm like, Jax,
How would you do that? How would you have a joint bigger than Chappelle? You say you're gonna have a joint bigger than Chappelle.
It'd have to be some
You gotta
Freaky
speak it to
Friday type of
existence.
situation.
Nah, well, having a little Dicky and Chris Brown.
What?
Little Dicky and Chris
How
Brown
are
had
you
a Freaky
comparing
Friday
yourself
situation.
Okay, listen.
I think
I
he can compare himself to Lil Dicky. If Lil Dicky can do it, why can't he?
But I'm not. First off,
Because Lil Dicky's white.
I'm not doing like no funny joke music. I'm still a funny joke person, as you see here.
Right.
I'm making good, positive, fun, well-produced music.
You got it? You got the record?
Yeah, True Champion.
All right,
Email it to you.
let's play it right now, and then we're gonna play it for the listeners there. But I want to hear this right now, and we're gonna let you know.
Y'all let me know what y'all think.
What's it called?
True Champion.
It's True Champions by Mighty Casey, a 2018 release.
Yes, sir. Dub Shot Records.
All right. No, hold on. Before you play, let me get a swig of water. I want to make sure all my bias is gone. Okay. Bias is gone. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm not looking at nobody.
You see, they got an aux?
No, just play it. Just play it right into the mic. Oh, it doesn't even matter that you play into the mic because we're gonna. Casey, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not gonna happen.
Just relax.
Money. Put up 5 large.
We putting 5 bands. I put
500.
I put $500 on it right now.
Cool. Give me 2 years. Yo, Boot Up was last year, bro. That Boot Up came out last year, bro.
These are all
Came out
facts.
February 2017.
That's a fact.
The song I'm listening to right now is not better than Boot Up. It's not even on the level of Boot Up.
You're not even listening to
It may not be for you, bro.
You got to listen.
Okay, let's stop it right here. Stop right here.
Nah, you gotta play the hook.
No. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be fair.
Nigga, you not listening to the bars, though.
I'm not.
It's all
I'm gonna be
about the
fair.
hook.
I'm gonna be very fair to you, Casey, because I like you.
Yeah.
And I like what you did for the culture.
Thank you.
And I always respect an OG, no matter what.
Thank you.
I don't take my position in the culture lightly, and
Yeah.
I don't. And it has not gotten to my head to where your shit is. I'm not there. I'm being very honest. I think that shit is weak. But what I do believe that it doesn't matter what Mouse Jones think. I don't think it matters what Reek think. I don't think it matters what anybody with a penis thinks. I think the women matter. Women are the tastemakers of our culture. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 women in the room right now. What I'm going to do is allow each one of them to say what they thought of that record. Jax, you are on the mic. What did you... Tabia, don't try and run in the fucking... Bring your ass out the booth now.
B always got an opinion until we ask her
this
something.
nigga always got 30 opinions to now.
Until we ask her direct
What the
questions.
fuck is wrong with you?
Just like a woman.
Fucking Shelliot Williams. Jax, what'd you think of it?
I'm not gonna lie, I could barely hear it.
Okay, so you want to try and play it one more time?
Yeah.
All right, let's play it one more
Can
time.
we play it some other way than through the microphone? Because that's not really a good
yeah.
No, the microphone is just for the fans. It doesn't matter. Just put it in the middle of the table because then.
Oh, just
I'll
off
take
the
my-
headphones?
I'll take my
Because when you email it to us,
Nah,
it's
'cause
going to
you're
be
gonna email- once you email it to us,
implemented
we'll
into
play
the
it.
episode anyway.
All right, cool. If you are a true champion, if you know you are the man, if you a fly female and you go again, yours and don't sweat the details. To all my dogs on the street, bobbing their head to this fly ass beat. Cause when we ride, it's like do or die. Call me Mr. Rebuck, the coach is on my side. From north to south to east to west, it's safe to say we hot. When you perform, the clouds are warm, it's safe to say you're not. We take it out and break it up, we rolling up the pipe. We light it up and smoke it up, we blowing up this light. If you are a true champion, if you know you are the man, if you a fly female and you go again, yours and don't sweat the details. If you are a true champion, if you know you are the man, if you a fly female and you go again, yours and knows what the details. Mighty Casey.
better run.
Go get a knife or
Go get your gun.
you can kill a done, but the sound never done. We rank number one in the first position. Anytime we run with the competition, everyone knows night blade soon come. Everyone knows that the sound soon done. True champion, throw on your hand. True champion, throw on your hand. Throw on your hand. Throw on your hand. Throw on your hand.
If you want to choose champion, throw up your hands. Throw up your hands.
All right, I get the gist of it.
All right.
I will say that it is a pleasant song, but how the fuck am I gonna shake my ass to this?
You gotta play me a little
And
louder.
Jax does have an ass. So.
No, we got a remix and everything, like a Major Lazer style remix
All right.
for the dancing, the clubs,
right,
everything.
you
Yeah,
can-
you
Yeah, kisses on
gotta
it?
you gotta put some bass in that and make some
I mean, it's
butt
on a
shake.
phone. How can you got bass on a phone?
You need to get that shit. You gotta get it in a strip club.
That I know. You're not trying to really win in this culture. You got an LG. The fuck is this?
Nigga, it's T-Mobile's
This
free
ain't-
insurance phone,
This
bro.
is the phone you get.
It's T-Mobile's insurance phone,
This
bro.
is the phone you get when you're in a halfway house.
What is in these nutcrackers, by the way?
And the what? Because we don't have those.
What-
we have alcoholic fruit cocktails.
Anyways, I doubt you would have thought White Girls
What
was
is
a
it?
hit first
It's an
time I played
alcoholic
it for you
fruit
too.
cocktail.
It's really strong.
I don't know which one this is. I think this is the.
What flavor is that?
You know the flavors.
It tastes really good, and I'm
these are-
fucked up
these
from
are
like
strong
half of
nutcrackers.
it.
So
think
don't
that-
go
I think
on.
that's Chinola.
Don't go on that side
Yo.
of the room.
Yo, I want to have a Yelp for
It's
nut.
already too close for my.
I want a Yelp for nutcrackers because some nutcrackers be wild. They
I
put the
don't-
cheapest.
We don't
smear-
know what. We
What's
don't
a
know what
nutcracker?
those are.
These are frozen cocktails, bro.
These are
I want-
alcoholic
Okay.
frozen cocktails.
Yes, this is like a slush. This is not like a regular. I just said nutcracker because of the bottle
Alcoholic.
that it's in.
It's an alcoholic fruit cup.
It's good.
But we need to have a Yelp to differentiate the good legal alcoholic fruit cups like Kirby's Cups.
Right.
Thank you.
At Kirby's Cups on Instagram and Twitter.
Thank you.
And those nutcrackers, which aren't regulated, which have Yorgi nasty vodka, which
Yeah.
have nasty ass Kool-Aid poison in the water,
Bum
and only
spit.
cost 50 cents to make, and they charge you for 8.
Real
Yeah.
quick.
Unlike Kirby's Cups.
I know you don't drink.
No, I don't.
Let me tell you about nutcracker culture in New York. Kirby would never associate himself with
Never
nutcracker
would.
culture because first of all, them shit's illegal. Secondarily, them shits is foul. But when you're on Eastern Parkway, when you're at games or whatever, you're just trying to get a buzz going.
Right,
Seems like
right.
You don't.
Shout out to Gersh.
Nah,
Shout
man.
out to Dykeman.
You fucking. They all got the same shit. It's all in the big ass cooler. They always tell you what hypothetically is in the cup.
Yes.
Like, yo, bro, this the Henny shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, this the Goose shit, bro. Yo, bro, this the Ciroc joint, bro. You drink this shit, bro. This shit is Georgie.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
shit is E&J.
Facts.
Yep.
That shit is fucking
Everclear.
Polkason.
No,
Everclear
Everclear
is
is
lit.
Everclear.
Everclear is like 182 proof.
Bro, that's not lit.
It'll fuck
That's
you up.
Bushwick Bill had a
let's-
song
let's
about
legitimately not
Everclear
lit.
and got shot in the eye.
Listen.
For you,
Bro,
yes.
before we even get to that, can you tell me a nutcracker experience in New York?
I went to Juve like 2 years ago, and we drank mad nutcrackers, and then someone got shot in the face, like a block
Oh,
away
I
from
got
us.
regular.
Yo,
We almost
yeah.
got trampled to
We-
death.
I
It was
remember that.
Crazy.
That was
We're
a
gonna get to that.
girl.
But for those of y'all that aren't from New York, Juve is the night before Eastern Parkway, the Labor Day parade, and that's the things that everybody gets shot at.
Yeah.
All right, let's pay
All
pay
right.
some bills because I actually want to talk about Jax, your experience at Juve.
Okay.
As a other.
As another.
But
Absolutely.
let's pay some bills. Where are we at? Who we paying today? Oh, that's you, buddy.
Yes, indeed.
That is you.
And I know I was fucking it up earlier, but now I'm in the game.
Clean.
I'm in the game.
Read
Clean.
it clean, not in reeks with clean.
I will unearth it to make sure I can see it more clearly. Quantum Leap Fitness. Hey, crowded gyms. Not sure what workout to do to get the results you want. Well, ellipsis. Welcome to the Inner You Boot Camp. The number one fitness class in NYC for young black professionals! Exclamation point. From the hip hop only playlist to their fast tempo workouts, the Inner You Boot Camp will have you in the best shape of your life in no time. The Inner You Bootcamp was developed in 2016 as a way to diversify fitness in the black community by creating a space for us to get healthy and have fun while doing it. Going down at the Arthur Murray Studio every Monday at 7 p.m. Head over to quantumleapfitness.com to sign up, and also follow Zeus on IG at Zeus of QLF. I repeat, Zeus of QLF. It's all one word, and yes, he's Haitian, and yes, it goes down like that. As our gift of health to you, use the promo code HMWHC in the checkout to get 50% off your first class.
NPR would also like to thank the following sponsors.
We don't know them. Support for this podcast is also brought to you by SassBox. SassBox is a lifestyle subscription box in network of women of color connecting and cultivating a rich sisterhood. Their work consists of panel discussions, mixers, brunches, pop-up shops, products, and subscription boxes. Additionally, they offer consulting services in brand marketing, social media, and more. SassBox is an experience. Visit their website today at www.sassbox.com. Once again, that is www.sassbox.com. Let's get back to the episode. Now, Jax, you went to Juve.
Yes, I did.
And you are not of the Juve cloth.
No, I'm not.
What bet did you lose? How did you end up at Juve?
My girl Raven called me and she's like, "I'm going to Juve. Do you want to come?" I was like, "Sure."
Did you know what Juve was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, my house is in Bensonhurst. I'm not unfamiliar with Eastern Parkway. It's literally 8 minutes from my house. So.
That's a long 8 minutes, though. Going from Bensonhurst to the Eastern Parkway, where the Labor Day parade is, that's a long 8 minutes.
This makes me think. I'm gonna let you continue asking her questions. I have a other question. Are you done? An other question.
So you get to Juve.
Yes.
You had a little idea. So you knew it was West Indian culture.
Yes.
Did you go in proper garment? Did you have like the white tee ready to get like painted on and all that shit?
And oil.
We went really late. We went like I want to say like 1 a.m. to a
you
party.
You went to prime shoot nigga hour.
Oh yeah, we went
1
like
to 2:30.
Yeah, that is prime shoot nigga hour.
Every house is parties, and we went to a party. It got shut down. We ran out of alcohol, right? So we leave, and then we're like, what the fuck are we gonna do? So we went and we got a bunch of nutcrackers.
How are the men's treating you?
It's fun.
Because you're foreign.
Listen. It's like same as anybody else. Like everybody's just trying to dance and have a good time. Like,
can you dance?
Oh hell yeah.
No, like can you dance?
No. Like I'm not a professional. I mean, I was a stripper. That counts. But
there we go.
I'm not a professional.
Look at this.
Yeah,
Where were you stripping at?
I was Queens.
Oh,
I was stripping in Queens. I was stripping in New York, in Manhattan, Brooklyn.
Okay.
At that bowling place?
Bowling?
Isn't there that bowling place?
There's
there on 47?
Wherever there's bowling and strippers, I'm in. Is there also ribs? Because then that's the trifecta. Fuck.
But now, here's my question to you, though. I always want to ask this to people, like, in real time.
Yeah.
Whenever you go into, like, something that's heavily black populated, as far as parties are concerned, you always have, like, the token 2 white girls that are of the culture. You can tell they're into what we're into. They're just not looking like us. And I respect that. So how do you feel looking around knowing, like, yo, I'm legitimately the white girl? There's always, like, the token girl that likes hip-hop there. So how do you feel?
I'm not gonna lie, like,
Right.
my last 2 exes were both Trinidadian, so, like, I mean, I was always...
You're really into the crazy.
Well, I
like
mean, like,
soca
I was
and
always
Ruti.
with his family and, like, his friends, so, like, it's not even weird. Like, I know, like, when I bring some of my friends around, they're like, I'm the only white person here, but I don't even think that anymore because it's just, like, of course, at first, I felt uncomfortable because I was like, well, maybe they don't accept me, you know what I mean? And if there's, like, that uncomfortability, but then I don't really give a fuck.
And you don't say nigga, do you?
Oh, hell no.
Yo, bro.
Oh, fuck no.
Yo, drop bombs.
All type of fucking explosions.
Here goes
All
the
type
thing.
of shit.
Now we have to ask.
Nah, that's a line.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Now
You
you
don't
may
do
not
that
say the N-word, but when is the last time you called the cops on a black person for no reason?
I swear to God, I got beat up by a black man and did not. My neighbors called the cops. Washing my hands of that. That wasn't my fault.
Why did you get beat up by a white man?
Oh, I've been beat up by a white man also.
Yeah,
Men
that's
just
of their
suck.
character.
Let's just be real.
The white
Oh wait, this is the woman
Some
here.
men suck.
Women suck.
No. We'll go with your narrative here. Just okay.
It's not I mean, here's the thing.
No,
there's good and there's bad people on this planet. I just had like a weird upbringing. I came from an abusive household, so I go for the bad people sometimes. You know what I mean? So you fall into that trap. It don't matter it don't matter who you are, where you came from. There's bad people every fucking where. Like, you know what I mean? So you can't.
Now.
Yeah, you can't blame all men.
No, you can't.
You cannot blame
Yeah.
all men.
That's true.
But you can blame all the white ones.
Of course,
That's a fact.
100%. 100%.
Now, I always ask white people this. Is it rough being white in 2018?
No,
Okay, because
No.
the way some of your counterparts make it seem.
please. They're just pissed off. Like we were just talking about this in the car, as a matter of fact.
And
on
you
the way
came in
over
here with a very culturally diverse clique. You have
Hazel.
Hazel.
Hey, Hazel.
And Hazel, what are you?
I am Filipino.
I knew it! Oh!
I can tell in the shirt. That's a Filipino shirt.
Exactly.
I did my research.
Filipinos and
Exactly.
Jamaicans.
Filipino
all
shirts on Google. That's the shirt you
she
see.
actually looks related to Manny Pacquiao. That's why I kept looking over. I'm like, oh, that gotta be Pacquiao's niece.
Word.
And then you have a queen of benevolence of the darker skin tone. What's your name?
Gang.
Of course, her name is Maria. Of course. And Maria, what are you?
My dad's black. My mother's from the Netherlands and Suriname.
So you're black.
Suriname?
I don't know where any of that is.
Where's
Sounds like
Suriname?
yeah.
Netherlands is in Europe. It's next to Germany.
But where's Suriname, though?
Suriname's above Brazil in South America.
I thought it was in
Oh.
Africa.
Where the fuck you find all these cultural people?
Listen,
Do you go to exoticfriends.com?
I mean,
Where are these people coming from?
it's my app, exoticfriends.com. You
Word.
can find it at www. No, I'm just kidding.
Shout out to you. That's our new ad. We're cutting the ad next week.
Absolutely. But you know what? Here's another thing I had to ask,
The
right?
goddamn straws down.
How, so you know I have fucking ADD. I was told that strippers don't have friends, right?
Yeah, we do.
Because the only friends that I see strippers have are only the other ones that strip. So how did you even navigate from being a stripper to comedy to having friends that are from the Philippines and from Guam, where the fuck she's from? Like I'm very.
New York. Guam is
Are y'all from New York?
You're from, okay, so
What part of New York are you from, Hazel?
from Manhattan.
You're from Schenectady.
Who's from Manhattan?
Y'all live in Chinatown.
Spoken.
You live in Chinatown, Hazel?
Yes.
When was the last time you had Wohop?
Like forever.
She's stuttering. She's stuttering.
Whack. Wohop's kind of whack.
First of all, you're gonna relax. Number one, we're not gonna disrespect Wohop and the greatness it puts out in the community.
Wohop.
The only reason it's good is because it's open late. Everybody knows that.
Wohop.
You're drunk.
Put me
you
down.
go there.
Put me
I
up.
got you.
Right.
No, put
Say
me up
less.
on Wohop.
I got
What's
you.
going on?
Wohop,
What's going on,
I got
Wohop?
you. Just say less. I got you.
Okay.
So many sneaky dates have been had at Wohop.
Hell yeah.
So we're not.
That's where I bring my host too, bro.
Nice.
You're a comedian, though.
Yeah.
Comedian. Is
No,
that like
a
a rule?
comedian.
Thank you. When did this start
When did comedy start?
for you?
5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually, so like stripping I always just did on the side. It was a way to supplement my income and live like a motherfucking boss, because you
Supplement.
can't.
I like that
Oh.
word.
Supplement, because you can't live
Get money off them
off
tricks.
$490 a week. Like you can survive, but you can't live,
I'm with you.
right? You know.
Jay-Z
Not in New
once
York.
Said, okay.
What do you say?
I didn't. I was gonna say another Jay-Z quote, but why?
Sorry.
You started it. You might as well finish
No,
it.
it's all
All right.
You can't live on $490 a week.
No, you can't.
You can't.
But you can't. You can survive.
You can survive.
live.
You
I don't
can't
even know how
live.
you survive for a 90.
$500 a week. We've all been there, bro. Let's not act
Nah.
like that.
That's unemployment right there.
That's
$460.
$12 an hour. That's
We've all been there, yo, bro.
that's fashion
$490
money.
a week.
That's
Yeah.
that's
I
unemployment.
mean, I've made less, so I guess.
No, but I'm saying, like,
you
when-
lived-
and
But I wasn't-
you're still alive,
I wasn't survive. I was fucked up,
bro. That's what? That's a
And I
little
was-
less than $2,000 a month.
and I was also like doing stick-ups, like so I wasn't.
Oh, okay. You
like,
got supplemented somehow.
Like yeah, like
$490 a week is
wasn't
equivalent to
doing
what, like
nothing.
$13 an hour?
I don't know.
Give or
Yeah,
take.
about 12.
That's 12, 13. Like we've all had $12 an hour
man.
jobs, bro. So yeah,
Not as an
I'm
adult.
with you.
Yeah,
When I
in New
moved-
You'd
York.
be surprised. You might not have.
Fair enough.
When I moved here, I got a job in fashion, and it was paying me $12 an hour, which is bullshit.
As most jobs do.
Yeah, so I was like,
so you
fuck,
had to be
man.
fashionable. You
Yeah,
had to
you-
learn to put some cheap shit together.
And what you was
Yeah.
doing in fashion was
I worked for a company called Hanky Panky. It's a lingerie company, like an
Okay.
upscale lingerie company. So I did wholesale sales for boutiques. So I did all their small accounts.
Right.
Then there's like they have department stores and stuff like that. So like I would do trade shows. I managed the showroom. So I did stuff like that. They totally underpaid me like crazy.
You did all that for $13 an
fuck
hour?
Hanky Panky.
No,
12.
That's like
12.
that's about
yo,
each
12.
money.
that's the vibe that we on though, and that type of they
Yeah.
overwork you and they underpay you.
I mean,
Yeah.
If you don't don't like it,
does you like
because
that?
their whole thing is like it's the experience. If you don't like the experience we're
And,
giving
yeah,
you, we'll
yeah.
go find
You
another
get exposure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that's the thing. It's like the exclusivity of working in a company like that. I temped. So I got a temp job there and they hired me full time. They don't really do that. So they were like, they felt like I was lucky because I wasn't one of the elite that works there. The girls
grateful.
did not like me there. They thought I was trash. You know what I mean? I wore
grateful that
leopard
you're
print
here.
to work.
Yo,
Right.
were you trash?
I am trash. I'm a trash bag.
Yo,
That
I don't
is
like
the
that. I hate
question.
that term, yo. White trash, because it assumes that
When
white
they say
people
white
are
trash,
automatically.
it's not white
When they say white trash,
open your mind, brother. We're talking about
I
trash.
am beige trash,
Beige
okay?
trash. You are
Get it
very
straight.
nicely tamed trash.
No, but I love when women say that, or when anybody for that, but mostly when women say it, like, they think I'm trash, they think I'm this. And then sometimes I ask, well, were you? Because sometimes you have to look inside.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wore leopard print.
Sometimes
like,
being trash is lit.
You know?
That's like.
But
Peggy
like,
Bundy
good
wore
trash.
leopard print. She's
Right.
lit.
Sometimes the best things are found in the trash. Like
Vintage.
people's credit card statements with their social security number
Oh,
on it.
scamming.
You know?
Shout out.
Scamming.
You really from Brooklyn?
I went to jail for that.
Oh, you went to jail for scamming?
Yo, you're
Yeah.
getting more
How long?
and more interesting as I'm
Let's
speaking.
go.
to you.
Jax, what the fuck?
We're gonna get back to you.
What year did you go to
But
jail?
yo, we need to focus on what the fuck is going on.
What year did you go to jail?
I went to jail in 2015.
And where were you? Where they had you at?
Bloomingdale's, Nassau County.
No, that was the jail. Bloomingdale got
No,
jail.
Nassau County Jail.
So you was in Nassau?
Yeah.
For
You
how
was
long?
scamming at Bloomingdale's?
Yeah.
For how long?
I was in jail for just over a week. Not counting.
Oh, that's not
booking.
jail. You
No,
weren't-
well,
oh, that is jail,
I got
not prison.
I got bailed out. I just did community service. So I was actually doing a favor for a friend.
Oh, you didn't snitch though?
No, of course not. No, listen, I can't talk about it. But the other girl, she tried to snitch, but she didn't know nobody's name. So I was like, I'm not talking. At the end of the day, like, for me, I did 120 hours of community service at the
That's
Queens Botanical Gardens. I was
That's
looking at
not bad.
flowers and butterflies and shit. Like, I swear, it was the best punishment I ever had. I got a tan. It was so great.
So like when you sitting there and you caught, does anytime do you like in your mind you like it ain't
First
shit.
of all,
I'm
let's-
not gonna get in trouble. I'm white.
Before we even get
No,
to that,
no.
that's a great question.
No.
Let's talk about how you got caught before we even get to Mouse's question.
Yeah.
What happened?
So basically, there was a girl working inside, right? So, like, someone asked me to do them a favor. So they're like, can you just go in with this information, open up an account, blah, blah, blah. So I go in and I do it, and then I see plainclothes come. I'm like, you could tell they're all coming at you at the same time. So I was like, fuck, I'm fucked. So then they had an investigation.
Your legs don't work?
No, the thing
You weren't a fast runner.
I tried to run. They got me. They had security at every door,
Oh, wow.
every
You don't got no
exit.
moves.
There was like literally
You took heels off?
there was like 30. I didn't have heels on. I was wearing sneakers. I never wear heels. There was like 30 cops in there,
Wow.
and then like the uniform cops came. It was really weird. It was very surreal because when you're in that position, you're like, you're cuffed. Like you can't go anywhere. And you're like, I don't know the next time that I'm going to.
Not be
Right.
uncuffed.
I don't know the next time I'm going to see daylight, basically.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and it was a fucking while. And
So you were
a week.
what's the bookings like for females?
It's horrible.
Is it Long Island?
It's so horrible.
You get hit on
It's-
and stuff?
Listen, I wouldn't wish it on my
Dykes
worst
and stuff?
enemy.
Lesbians?
No, we don't say that word.
I said lesbians.
He did know, but you did say you said it, and then you corrected
I
yourself.
changed
Jesus
it. I'm drinking. I love the LBTGQ
No,
community.
stop.
Oh, no.
The
What an
BLM
F,
community.
X,
Cut his mic.
The G,
Stop.
FX.
It's
the LG.
It's LGBT.
The LFMQ.
But
But
Yeah.
what if you
The P
want?
stands for
but
Prince.
What if you want tomato on it?
okay.
ooh, bars.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
What meme did you get that from?
Bars.
I'm a
Mac.
meme maker.
Mac, come get your man. This man has become who's in man's at the same time.
Who's man?
You know,
This
I
man's
complimented
mine.
this man's jewelry. I'm starting to question his character because he's bringing
This is
felonious
my-
people around me.
Mac hit me. I should have known some funny business was up when niggas say, yo, he's excited to talk to. Nobody's ever excited to talk to Mouse. They're happy after. They learn that I'm good after. They're never happy.
I was
talk to me.
apprehensive.
See, smart move. See, this motherfucker ran into it. But yeah, so you're in Nassau.
Yeah, so basically, so I lucked the fuck out because they ran.
white?
No,
Oh.
they ran. Actually, she got off with nothing.
Of course you did.
The other girl got off with nothing.
She's a bozo.
But she ratted. Like you had to see. They came in with her fucking statement. It was like written in crayon. It was like this fucking
Oh,
thing.
wow.
I was like, what the hell is that
She told
shit?
everything.
Everything. Was
She's
she out
like,
for breakfast?
The dumb white girl did it all. Fuck that bitch.
Word.
She did it on the second grade writing shit with the lines on them.
She drew a picture of me.
The line in the middle.
This is Jax. No, can you give me It's too white. You gotta give me the beige crayon. Give me the beige crayon.
I pen me out ink. It went from
titties.
black ink to blue ink. Now I mean all type of shit.
Are those real? Those are yours?
No, they're okay. So I say they're half mine, half not.
Okay.
Because when I got them done, I was 110 pounds, and
Okay.
they were D's, right? They were perfect. Like throw some D's on this bitch,
Throw some
perfect.
Ds
Like
on
they
this
rested nicely.
Shout out to Rich Boy.
Yeah, they said they rested so nicely, and
Yeah.
then I gained like 30 pounds, so I got titty meat on top, so no one could ever tell if they're real or fake, which I like. But they're sagging now.
Oh.
Yeah, they're sagging.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, it's bad. I don't want to look human. I want to look like a female
You want to have
robot.
headlights.
Now you work,
Bing.
but you work in comedy.
I do.
Which is male oriented.
It is.
Which is also like, it's like this insulated community where like white men can say like whatever disrespectful thing they want.
Yeah.
Usually it's homophobic or xenophobic or
Racist.
racist or sexist.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
So being and then like not going out of your way. You look. I don't know. You look to be naturally pretty. I don't know how much of that is makeup or work or any of that, but
It's my face.
okay. So you keep up
mean,
with
it's
it.
close to your
obviously.
face.
I am a beautiful lady.
Right, and you lean into it, right? Like I follow you on Instagram,
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
post good looking pictures.
Yeah.
So, what is that like in the comedy world? Like, is everybody a dickhead to you?
Well, I'll tell you what. At first, when I first started
Mm-hmm.
comedy, I used to get a lot of shit for everything. Like, I used to post memes and things like that, and people used to get mad at whatever I did. And then it got to the point where successful people were telling me, "Why aren't you using your looks? That is stupid." And I'm like, well, I want people in the comedy community to... They're like, fuck people in the comedy community. Fuck your peers. You need to be appealing to everybody.
Right.
You need to be appealing to your fans. What do they want to see?
Right.
So at the end of the day, you rope them in with the titties, and then you keep them with the humor. You gotta rope them in and then keep them.
Rope
It's a
'em in.
challenge.
Strip comedy.
Yeah, man.
know what I mean? Like,
strip
you-
comedy.
strip
I mean, that's
comedy.
a terrible idea.
I think that's
Awful.
a
That was
really
god
bad.
awful.
Yeah, that's a really bad idea.
There's
and
actually
that's why I don't think you're gonna get another. See that? You see what I'm
getting
fucking
it.
saying?
I'm
You
getting
keep
it.
making fucking bad decisions.
But hold on, no. Bad decisions are good decisions.
That was a bad decision.
Bad.
That was a great
BAD.
decision. That was a great decision.
How do you
'Cause
say-
Huh?
Telling her to do strip comedy? That's a bad decision.
That's bad.
If she wanted to.
Nah.
Why would she want
Anyone-
to make a bad
You
decision?
could do strip comedy too. You could get
No.
your magic mic on it.
First-
it might be successful for
I'm
you, bro.
uncomfortable. First of all, I'm uncomfortable. I'm
I'm just
uncomfortable
saying,
that
it's
you
an option,
envision
it's an
me.
option.
Envision me.
I'm not
stripping.
envisioning nothing. I'm teaching you a hustle, bro.
No,
Magic
no,
mic.
don't
BT
teach me.
had
He
that show,
imagined
right?
you with abs, though.
Oh.
Right. So,
My imagination don't go that way.
Yeah, thanks. I'm uncomfortable.
I'm not imagining that.
Further uncomfortable. Let me make sure my drink is covered because he's getting crazy over there.
Got that cap.
So
So can we talk about something? Can I change it? What do you think? Because I know he's your man. What do you think about Charlamagne and his accusations on him?
I don't know anything about his accusations. Will you fill me
I'll
in?
fill you in.
Brief me.
All right. So
now,
yeah,
he is my OG.
he's
But
my OG too.
But I'm very fair on this podcast. So I'm saying
I'll
whatever
be
you're
fair
gonna
as well.
say,
I'll be fair as well.
just make sure it
Very
is
fair as well.
just factual.
It's just factual.
Let's not add no
as drunk
other
as
shit.
I am, my brain is so great. It
Okay.
carries the facts.
Yeah.
All right.
So recently, there was a woman named Jessica who accused Charlamagne of raping her in 2001, and she did an interview with Star. So if you know Star from Star in the Morning,
Fucking rat.
he's had beef, he's done certain
rat.
things, but he did expose Africa Bambaataa as a pedophile, and that pretty much came to be true. So he did an interview with the woman who accused Charlamagne. And for those who follow Charlamagne on the Breakfast Club and his book and his Brilliant Idiots podcast, he's talked about this incident before. But the woman basically said she was 15. Charlamagne went over to her house, got her, brought her to her crib, and got her drunk. Now here's where the stories kind of differ. The woman said in an interview that Charlamagne had sex with her. Charlamagne says he just got her drunk, then someone else might have had sex with her in an interview with DJ Academics. The court documents tend to side with her story a little bit, and I don't know. I feel like he owes her an apology.
Yeah.
So-
I feel like he shouldn't be stripped of his voice.
So right now,
How old? I mean, not.
He was 22.
He was 22. Okay, first of all, he definitely owes her an apology because he preyed on a young teenage girl. He got her drunk, which is fucked up to do to a 15-year-old. Listen, let me just put it in perspective for you. My sister is 13 years old. In 2 years, she's gonna be 15. I'm gonna still feel like she's fucking 13. You know what I mean? Like, that is young as fuck. That is super young. Imagine that happening to your daughter. Imagine that happening to your like, I can't imagine that. I would fucking kill him. If I found out someone got my sister drunk, I'd kill them, regardless of if someone had sex with her. That's a whole other thing. So, like, yeah, he owes her an apology for putting her in that fucking position. That's wrong. It's wrong.
The thing about that story, to add context, number one, he has discussed this in his book. He's discussed this on Breakfast Club, his podcast. The thing is, this girl, being 15, I don't think anyone knew that.
And how old was she at the time?
I think he was 21 or 22.
She says he knew in her interview, but
right.
I don't know.
So the thing is, she comes over to a party. She gets drunk. She says there was a rape. She says Charlamagne slept with her. Charlamagne wasn't at the premises.
Okay.
So that case, I think he got convicted for
delinquency to a minor.
A minor.
That makes sense.
Like I said, I don't think
even for the fact he wasn't there, that's what he was charged with.
Well, how do you know he wasn't there? Did he say he wasn't there, or is it factually?
He said he wasn't there. Everybody said he wasn't there.
Everybody is who?
And then when there was evidence of a rape. There was evidence of sexual contact or whatever you call it.
She had a friend with her too, and the friend stuck with the story.
And then there was evidence of sexual, whatever you call, sexual intercourse. They took DNA, didn't match Charlamagne.
Okay. Well, I mean, I agree with the sentencing because he did put her in a dangerous position. Right. Whether or not he stayed at the party, he still brought her to the party where something happened to her. So, I mean, like, even if he didn't know she was 15, it's like you gotta own up to. But
why would she lie and say? Why would she lie and say he raped her after all this? If someone else did it?
I mean, she might have been too drunk to know. To be honest,
and I need y'all to all answer this. I'm not being dumb. If I bring a girl to a party, right, and I leave because she wanted to have fun and I thought that because you're not thinking you're gonna bring somebody into a hazardous situation, and then something terrible, vile, despicable happens to her. Is that my fault? Just because
it depends on the age of the person. If you bring a 23-year-old, a 25-year-old to a party, if you bring a 30-year-old woman to a party and she starts killing with some other dudes, you could leave.
Yeah, it's an adult woman.
Yeah, but the famous person is going to take the L.
I understand,
the famous person or the person with the most money doesn't matter. You're going to take the L for it.
If somebody asks you where the links is at, and you tell somebody where the links is at, but you're not there for the links, and something terrible happens to that person, is that my wrong? Because
yeah, I'm gonna say.
If you take my sister to a party and she's 15 and she gets raped, we're gonna have words.
Yeah, see.
At least.
Put yourself in that kind of.
I don't even think of that.
Where it's your sister or your daughter.
I don't even think of it that deep. Like I just think of self-preservation, right? Like. If you're the most famous person in the room, or you're the richest person in the room, if you are the person with the most to lose in that room,
but he was 21 at the time, so
same thing with Tupac. Tupac should have been smarter.
In that room, he was still the most famous person.
Even though he's South Carolina, he's a South Carolina DJ.
They were South Carolina. He was big.
He was big for South Carolina.
He was on Wendy. Like he was the famous person in the room.
Wendy Williams.
All right, so South Carolina
radio.
He's the biggest radio personality in that market. You have the most to lose. You have the most money in that room. You have the most to lose. Your credibility is shot. That's why I moved the way I move. Everybody and their mama know. I move with two people. You either gonna see me with Reek or you're gonna see me with Prentice. Or you gonna see me by my goddamn self. Like,
and just know, if you're around me, nothing terrible is happening because I don't get.
That's good.
Like
yeah, man.
That needs to be a disclaimer.
Like I don't like you taking accountability. I don't believe in that. No code D's, no extra people around. Because now when some dumb shit happen, now you look crazy.
Be careful the company you keep. Everyone, men, women, everybody. Like if you're scamming and you're with a snitch, you get caught. If you got a sexual predator and he's chilling with you in a room, he takes a girl to a bathroom, that's on you too. So be careful the company you keep. Everybody, men, women.
Now, as a woman, there's women in the room. I pose this question to everybody. What does it feel like being a woman in 2018? Where you have a president in office whose views are what they are, and it seems that every time women bring up an issue, men, instead of listening, try to combat it or show you how wrong you are. Like, do y'all feel safe in I'd say in America or in the community?
I don't think we've ever felt safe. It's not any different now, but I mean, it's not surprising. But I feel like women are used to fighting. Like a lot of people are used to fighting in this country. If you're not a white dude, you're used to fighting for something. So I mean, I guess it's the same. It's the same shit. And we had Bush, not even 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's the same shit. They're no different than anybody else. So, I mean, it's going to be a constant fight until.
What are white girl problems? Like, let's take out the bullshit, right? Let's take out the because I do believe women of all colors have a specific issue, right? I do believe black women probably have the most against them.
Yeah,
but I believe everybody has, just being a woman has the issue against. So let's take out the bullshit. Let's take out the anything that would be racist or bullshit.
Right.
What is like a white girl issue?
I mean, employment, of course. Men get employed more frequently than women, period. All women. The pay rate is higher for men. I have a brother who didn't even go to college, and he got a job in social media. I had a job in social media in Manhattan. He was in New Jersey. He made more money than I did, and he had no experience. And it was that was like an eye-opening situation for me, because he was like, oh, I make $20 an hour. And I was like, oh, I make fucking 15. You know, like, it's that kind of shit.
That's $3 up from Hanky Panky.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Thank you.
Elevation.
Appreciated. Yeah, I mean, there's the money issue. I mean, you're probably not going to believe it, but police treat you like complete.
They rape women.
They
rape
not
women.
okay. I'm gonna tell you guys something about what happened to me recently. So I told you I got beat up. A police who
when was this?
This was 2 months ago.
Okay.
A police officer who worked on the case. He from Brooklyn. He found me on Instagram, and he like asked me out. Okay, I'm just gonna say that it's uncomfortable, because it's supposed to be somebody who is supposed to be helping you, you know what I mean? And then they are making you feel unsafe and uncomfortable. And it's little things like that every day. Again, police drive. I was in the West Village. It was Pride.
Right.
And I'm stopped at a fucking stop sign, and a cop comes and he bangs on my window, and he's like, "Put your fucking seatbelt on." I was like, "It is on." He goes, "Ooh, you got me!" I was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
terrible pickup lines,
punch
2018.
me, bro? Like, they're just so angry. I'm just gonna say, police officers are so angry against women, black people. You know, I mean, it's fucking ridiculous.
A lot of police officers, not all of them, because there are good police officers out there, but a lot of police officers were losers who couldn't.
Are there good? Are there good police
I know
officers?
two.
there
are.
How is there good?
It's hard because you're joining a bad system to oppress.
So how is there a good? Is there a good? Because silence is silence.
The police officers I know is not silent. Like, I remember one time.
Then they wouldn't be police officers.
Nah, well, they speak up. I remember one time I was arrested by a white corrupt cop. Black cop came in, argued with the chief for like 20 minutes. Like, yo, what's this dude doing? He fought with the other cop.
To say there are good cops, that means they do their job, right? That's what we're saying, right? We're
Right.
calling
So-
good cops. You're saying the good cops are the people.
I'm not saying they're a high percentage.
No,
but
I'm
they're
saying
out there.
you're saying that you're describing good cops as people who do their job as a police officer.
I think there's a moral beyond doing your jobs, because a lot of cops get quotas. That's a bad job, and there are cops who protested against the quotas, and they don't want to have these quotas. So there's
But are they still cops at the end of the day?
if they don't get fired. A lot of them do get fired, but a lot of them keep their jobs. But if there are cops who protest against quotas.
But they still get the quotas,
who
right?
are.
So you protest against it. That's like me working at, I don't know. That's like me working at McDonald's and saying, guys,
meat is murder, but you're still serving it.
Guys,
Good
we
analogy.
shouldn't be serving this to people. But I still work here.
Yeah.
Guys, this is terrible. Like, every time somebody orders, I'm
I think
like,
it really-
But you
I'm
know
like,
what,
you want to make that extra large? This is terrible. We shouldn't be. We should not.
But
be
there's,
serving this to people.
I mean,
Hold on,
you say
time
you
out.
want what?
But you know, there's a difference between that, because even with your analogy, I don't feel like with a lot of people it's a lifelong dream to become an employee of McDonald's. I believe it's a lifelong dream for a lot of people that they want to protect and really serve people and really want to become a cop.
But if
So
you're
when- hold on, let me talk.
implicit
Let
in
me
the
talk.
corruption, then
Hold
you
on.
aren't serving,
You're not
nor are you
implicit at all.
protecting.
Because I feel as though there's a lot of people that actually do their job, and they have a group of people that do their job, but then there is the bunch that don't. And I feel as though the way they see it is just because we see it in a certain way, because how things are being marketed to us and how things are being televised to us, what's actually being happening is there's more good than bad, but the bad outshine the good, and that's with everything. That's with film, that's with television, that's with anything as far as human history. The bad always outshines the good. So the way they see it, real quick, the way they see it is this: since there's more good than there is bad, then I'm not implicit with the bad, because there's more of us that's actually out here doing good than there is bad. Just the bad is people that's getting the notoriety.
No. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why.
Hey, you let me talk, I'm going to let you talk.
I'm going to tell you why. Number one, I don't call, and this isn't just for police. Yeah, you know what? Yes.
Yeah, let's
This is specifically for police.
Let's stay linear.
I don't call you a good thing if you do your job, right? We don't believe. Think about it. We love basketball. Me and you, we love basketball. We eat, breathe. We love that shit, right?
Agreed.
Neither one of us has played professionally, but
Agreed
we
again.
love this sport, right?
Agreed again.
We don't. There's no such thing as a bad NBA player, right? Because no matter what you say, they are still of the 400 best basketball players in the country.
Centers are bad.
World.
They just happen to be in the 1%
I
of
won't
the
say
people that are
world,
over
because
7
there's other
foot.
players. There are players in other leagues that are better than players.
No, they're all playing the best.
There's
NBA.
players.
All the best Croatians is playing.
That's not true. There are players. There are better players playing otherwise.
Big men.
It's just like
Big men are terrible in the NBA.
but
just
they're
only
still
people,
better
but they're
than.
but they're one of 200 people that are actually 7 foot in the world.
Anybody in the world,
but they're
is
still
dreaming
better
of
than
playing
the
NBA.
other 7-footers. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So technically, so we say as fans,
Right.
Yo, he's a bum, but really, we
Yeah,
can't do
he'll
what they
bust a
do.
pickup game,
You feel what I'm saying? He'll
everybody.
come to the pickup game and get everybody out the paint, except for I don't believe Kendrick Perkins ever would have did that. I think there are people in the hood that could get Kendrick Perkins the
He
fuck out
averaged
the
40
paint.
in high school, bro.
He's 7'1".
All
He
right,
averaged 40 in high school.
I believe what I believe. But to the bigger point, so that goes to say, like, we don't show love to good NBA players, right? We call them bums. We be like, oh, whatever. We show love to who? The superstars, the Kobe's, the Russell Westbrooks. When Linsanity was before Linsanity, he was still one of 400 of the best players in the country because he's in the NBA. Then he went on that 20-game streak, and we're like, yo, this motherfucker is the man. But then when he went back to just being a good NBA player, or when people figured, or when better NBA players and better systems figured him out, now what do we say? Jeremy Lin, he's a bum. I wouldn't trade for Jeremy Lin.
Which still is a
We
lie.
don't show love to good. We praise the best.
Okay.
So by us saying there's a good cop, you're just saying he does his job. He
No.
serves, protect.
More than that.
Get what I'm saying? I'm talking about in general. When people are talking about good cops, they're not talking about these people who are so morally high. They're just talking about the people that aren't killing black people for any
following.
reason.
I'm following.
That's not a good cop. Nor you doing your job makes you a good cop. Being a good cop means going above and beyond in fighting that corruption. And if you're not going to win, still saying, I'm not going to be a part of that. That's a good cop.
For the sake of us being on the show, I have to be on the other side.
You don't have to be on the other side.
for
That
the
is the
sake-
problem.
No, for the sake. First of all, we're
That's
on the show.
literally not the point.
First of all, we're on
being
the show, and I was on the other side. Now you said your point. Can I say mine, or is
But you're saying
Yeah.
your statement is about to
Yes.
be just for.
yeah, because there's people that are listening that's gonna believe what I'm about to say.
So you're just
We're-
being
we're not- we're
right.
not-
You're just saying you're playing devil's advocate here.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's people that will say, like, although that you make strong points, that my job as a police officer is to protect and serve those whom which need protection.
Incorrect.
But they
So-
don't. They don't though.
Incorrect.
Here-
Your job
here-
is to
here-
serve. No.
they don't.
Here-
No.
here-
Let's get that. No, that's wrong. I'm going to call you on that because that's wrong.
Okay.
Your job is to serve and protect, not those who, because that says now
Exactly.
people go into
Listen,
boxes.
to serve and protect. Okay,
That's
that's what
it.
I just said.
I hate to interject, but
Serve and protect those who needs.
No.
Protection.
No.
What you got?
There is no added.
But that's not what they
serve,
do, though.
To serve, and we know that. We know that.
It's a
That's
war.
not-
It's a
You
war.
don't need to be protected unless you need protection. Bro.
Listen,
That's what I'm trying to
Your
tell you.
job
If
is
police-
to serve
Oh, yes.
and protect.
So if they go about doing
Protection is
that,
not based on a need. There are women right now who believe they don't need to be protected. We'll say women that are in physically abusive relationships, right? You'll go and you say, yo, let me get you out. Because we all know women like this, right? Everybody in this room probably knows one. If they haven't been one, and if you have, I make no jokes about what I'm about to say. But you'll be in a relationship, and you say, yo, you don't need to be over there. You witnessed me trying to do this 2 years ago. I said, you don't need to be over there. Don't do that. That's not a good idea. I don't need protection. Okay. You might need protection. But she says she doesn't need protection, right? Still needs protection, right? So, my point is to serve and protect. That's where the statement stops.
okay.
To serve your community and protect.
But-
that's what you're supposed
That's
to do.
the war on drugs
So I'm
makes black people the victims of cops.
So let me finish this thought.
Sorry.
Let me finish this thought, and then we got to move on because we got to wrap soon. What I'm saying is this: although that you make extremely good points, there's police officers that may feel as though that because my job is more than just doing a good job. I'm not just somebody that's a manager at Staples. I'm actually out here in the community. I'm not giving people tickets just to fulfill a quota. I'm actually helping people when they call on me. I'm not just victimizing people. I'm not singling people out because of race, creed, or color. I'm actually doing my thing. But these bad niggas make all of us look terrible.
Incorrect.
And
I say the people, those guys are worse than the people actually doing the crime, doing the fuck shit, because you allow it. Your silence allows it. Your silence is it implicates you.
But we the same way. They have a no snitching code just like we have a no snitching code.
We're criminal. Well, whoever lives by
even
like, I'm not,
outside of
no,
criminality though, we have a no snitching code. Like I've never called the police for nothing.
Oh, wait,
in my life.
that's not snitching then. That just means you ain't really from the hood and you really don't know the difference. I expect civilians to call the cops. Why? Because they are civilians. That is what they're there for. The cops are supposed to protect the civilians.
But they don't.
Which goes to my
They don't. Like, there's so many incidents I see, like, there's a crazy person in the house. Yo, there's a crazy person in the house, so the family calls the cops. What do the cops do? They come and they kill the crazy person. They don't handle the situation correctly.
Let's get something squared away.
Get on the mic, Mac.
Yeah, sorry about this.
Yeah, you have a podcast, Mac. Thanks.
Yeah, let me get something squared away real quick. The protect and serve is a slogan. It's not real.
Nah.
It's not a police. That's not an officer's job. Their job is to
make quotas.
Policy. That's the
Enforce policy.
That's the only thing a cop is there to do is enforce policy. They're there to enforce policy. The Supreme Court has already ruled that they don't even have to protect you. A guy got stabbed up in the subway. A cop was standing right there. He didn't do anything until the stabbing was done. Then he arrested the guy who got stabbed up. Look it up. Google it.
But somebody
Not
will tell
bullshit.
me that's a good cop.
As soon as they took him to court for allowing this man to be stabbed up, the Supreme Court came down and said he doesn't have, as an officer of the law with 18 ways to kill you on his belt, he has absolutely no obligation to protect you whatsoever, because this other guy only broke policy, and now he's being arrested for breaking
It's
policy.
almost like customer service. You know, when you go in a restaurant and say we reserve the right to refuse service to anyone.
Right. If nothing's broken, they don't have to help you. Your safety is not their job. That's some shit they put on the side of their cars. Knock that shit off right now. If you get that out of your head, you'll be able to deal with cops a lot better when you realize they're not here to protect you. They're here to enforce policy.
And that's bad.
And that's it.
And but so we have a police system, because they have a war on drugs and quotas. They're arresting hundreds and thousands up to millions of non-violent drug offenders, right? And you have white people at the same level doing drugs at the same level as black people. But black people's getting arrested at like 10 times a higher rate. So I would love to have a police system where they could get the murderers, get the rapists, get the thieves, get the burglars. But these police...
But then you would have to look inside the police force.
Exactly. No, and the police are extorting. And that's one thing people don't see, the drug corruption. The police are selling drugs because there's so much money in drugs.
Casey,
and police get
I'm not
40
gonna lie,
grand a
Casey.
year.
I didn't know you were this smart. I didn't know you had this much insight. I almost wish you didn't wait so long to break it out. We definitely got to have you back up here to have more.
Yo, yeah, I got a book, Inside the CIA's Secret War in Jamaica. It really breaks down, especially in the era of Trump, when we talk about the CIA and the FBI, like breaking it down, the CIA selling cocaine, the FBI killing MLK. It gets real deep. I got a startup, MVGen. It's a music video generator. So if you don't have $2 for a cheap video like White Girls, you go to mvgen.com and you type in whatever words you want. You type in happy, you get a happy video. You type in booty shaking, you get a booty shaking video.
Will Jax be on the video? Huh? Will Jax be on the booty shaking
Of course.
video?
Probably.
Okay.
Of course.
Would you be down?
Of course. We need to get you some gifts. It's all about gifts. Gifts to the new waves. I'll take you on YouTube shaking.
Not with a T. GIFS.
GIF, yeah.
Is this
No
gonna
T's.
make me famous?
Don't ask.
So mvgen.com. Even though help me prove my man wrong, even though he's a genius in every other way, and make my new song a big hit. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to you for thinking I'm a genius.
I'll promote it for you. I'll make some funny videos.
Thank you so much.
Will these be consensual?
Yo, check it out. I
They
know
will be consensually funny.
With everyone doing the Shiggy challenge, any of y'all dancers, comedians want to do a challenge to my video, I will give you $250.
Doll hair?
Wait.
Doll hair?
$250.
You giving out $250 to...
If you get a challenge for any of my songs, my video, and you get over 40, 50,000, 250, we can go up from there. We doing these social media.
You're
We
going
doing
to
dance.
give somebody $250
Yeah, for 50,000
views.
Easy.
But wait.
Digital marketing companies oh my lord.
Hold on.
Oh,
So I
my
feel
lord.
like that's a great
That
way
must
to
have
say
been the
this.
white side.
How do people find you?
Oh, Casey Gain on Instagram, Casey Gain on Twitter, Casey Gain at Gmail if you want to Gmail me.
Old school.
Old school.
You want to Gmail me? Jesus Christ.
Gmail.
You want to email?
MySpace, MC Mighty Casey. I got.
Nigga said MySpace.
Do you have a hotornot.com account?
I don't have a hot. I was one of the first ones with Mark Zuckerberg with my Hot or Not Facebook account before Facebook, and I was hot.
Jax, where can the people
they find you?
They can find me on Instagram at FunnyGirlJax, Twitch FunnyGirlJax, Twitter FunnyGirlJax. I do a lot of live streams. Yeah, I'm on Twitter and Twitch.
Do you have a show coming
I
out?
feel away, son.
You know
Well,
DJ
I didn't know
Academics?
you were on Twitter. Of course you're on Twitter. Stop it. I'll follow you right now. Watch.
Shout out to Jax. Jax was one of the first text messages I woke up to when I got hacked. So shout out to Jax.
I'm
Jax
on
out
top
to
of that
Jax.
shit.
But yeah, you got any shows? You got any upcoming shows to show? This comes out tomorrow, so you have any upcoming shows?
What's going on this
I
weekend?
do. I'm up at Lucy's Laugh Lounge in Pleasantville, New York, Friday. That's like
upstate?
a little upstate. It's like Westchester.
Okay. It's not over the bridge, right?
7:30. Yes.
Okay.
I believe so. Yeah, I'm there Friday.
One of those
So-
spots where you have to buy 2 drinks off top to get in?
No, it's there's tickets, and if you
Okay.
use, you could find them on my Instagram. It's on my
Yeah,
story
those are
highlights.
those are bringer shows.
I hate those shows.
Those are
I gotta buy 2 drinks to come in the spot. I hate that shit.
Yeah, those are bringer shows.
Those are the
This-
worst. It's on my story highlights. You could get. I have discounted tickets if you use the code JAX.
Ooh, code.
Oh, yeah, I have a code.
I forgot to mention, but I'll be selling Lucy's and Nick Sacks on the corner store of Notion and Fulton.
I just need you.
This Saturday. No, but
what you
Cut
have
his
seriously.
coming
mic.
up,
Cut his
bro?
mic, man.
Nah. I got a release party
Cut
for
it.
my EP.
Cut it.
The original Return of the Rude Boy EP. It's gonna be Esther and Carol, August 17th. Come out.
Where?
You hear this? Esther and Carol. That is downtown.
Yeah.
No shit. That's where I'm running my show.
Oh, word. We should
Yeah,
oh,
August 15th. Why
know
don't you
Spoonie?
pop by?
You know Spoonie?
No, I'm working with
he'll like
Everton.
you.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah. And,
so go, you
Culture.
do your thing.
Culture.
So that's coming out that day, and I got a real nice like anti-gun violence song called No Gunmen. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about that later because we all know gun violence is a problem from the police, from in our own community, from our soldiers killing people overseas. So it's gonna be a big like social media campaign against gun violence. No Gunmen. And the first single, True Champion, is doing real well. Just go to Apple Music. Go
Where's
to
it doing real well at, man?
Apple Music, nigga.
I don't believe
Do you ever heard of it? It's a big company, my dude.
Mouse, what do you have coming up?
What do I have coming
What's
up?
going on with you?
You know what? I ain't got shit coming up. That's what I'm gonna say.
I want to plug one more thing when you're done.
Make sure you subscribe to @BET on YouTube. I'll Apologize Later. Season 2 will be coming out right now. I did a oh hell yeah! I did a fucking double disc 2-part episode with It's the Real. Shout out to my guys. Shout out to Eric and Jeff over there. We had a great conversation. So go check that out. Gave the story. You know, I gave the whole story. I always said when I first started, I said, yeah, it's a mic. We can still hear you. But I always said to myself, I said I would probably give the whole story only on like 3 platforms. Tax Season, which when I was there to speak about a very specific thing. The Breakfast Club, or It's the Real. I enjoy the way they tell stories. I enjoy the way they allow people to tell their stories. So if you ever had any wonders or any cares or any worries where Mouse came from and how I got to, be at the very privileged place I'm in now, go listen to A Waste of Time with It's the Real. Part 1 and 2 is out right now on SoundCloud and iTunes. Shout out to my guy, low-key friend of the show, his podcast, Do It Scared. I don't know who's on this week. I'm literally just plugging it because that's my man.
I'm starting my own podcast network called the
give a fuck.
Loud Smokers Network. So if you smoke weed and you want to talk trash on the radio while you smoke weed, holler at me, Loud Smokers Network. I just came up with that.
Also, we're not going to pay any mind to that. Also, HMWHC podcast at gmail.com. Hit us up. If you have a podcast or you think you have a podcast that is, worth being on the network, let us know. We are becoming a network, so we have 2 shows that are about to come out underneath the network. We are looking for another one. So if you think your show is popping, email us, let us know. We'll take a listen, and then
Do you got
take it
something
from
to
there.
say? We gonna see.
That's really the only question I'm
We're
asking.
gonna screen your podcast. We're gonna listen to it.
You coming?
We're gonna listen. If you think you got something to say,
underneath the network,
you think you got something to say? You think you can come up with weekly
has
content, bro?
He has a show already.
I just met this man today. Let's start from the top.
You're right, and you asked him, and I'm
Do you
telling
think you can provide weekly content?
Yes, he can, because he has a show already. That's what I'm
You're
saying.
saying that as like a point of reference. I'm asking him as a person that's new to him. I'm asking him though.
My last couple of guests were Heather Hunter, Wyclef, and Tahiri.
There it is.
Look at that.
And
You ain't brought Tahiri here.
And you're coming
You
home.
want Mighty Casey, you ain't bring Tahiri. We appreciate you. You ain't bring Tahiri, though.
And you're coming home to the He-ManWomanHatersClub Club Network.
I will.
That's what the fuck I'm talking
Matter of
about.
fact, I'll come through and we'll talk about it in more thorough.
Let's talk about it.
Well, what's next? What's the next show?
We record every Wednesday.
I'll come next Wednesday.
All right.
Let's do it.
So, next Wednesday, I may not be here.
I'll be here.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll talk to We'll figure
I'll
the
be
business
here.
out.
Holla at me.
Next Wednesday, I may not
Holla
be
at
here.
Doesn't matter.
Um,
I'm coming. I'll be here.
Jax,
Yes.
you want to plug one more thing?
Yeah, I just want to plug. I'm producing 2 new comedy shows.
Ooh.
Yes, I have one at a fucking dive bar. It's amazing. It's this margarita dive bar at Coney Island called Margarita Island.
I know exactly what that says.
It's amazing. You get 2 for 1 margaritas, right? Free comedy show. It's every week, Thursdays at 7:30.
Okay.
And I have also, I was talking about Esther and Carol.
Okay.
It's an amazing place.
Great
It's underneath
place.
Soho Hotel. August 15th is our first show. Me and Ariel Lieti.
Okay.
Her Instagram is Ariel_comedy. Her and I are hosting a new show. So it's highly curated. Food. It's amazing.
coming. What's the date?
The date is August 15th, and it's at 9:30. Doors are at 9. You can find all the information on my Instagram. I'll be posting it this week.
All right, I will be there. I'm
Yes.
gonna pull up. Rick, you coming?
Come do a
I'm
spot.
in there.
Rick's not coming.
If
He's
you,
bum
yo,
ass.
yo,
fun.
do shit. You let me know what's
Rick,
going
you
on.
just be lying. You know, your bum ass be at work. You don't be allowed out, son. Not coming. August 15th. What's that? A Friday?
It's a Thursday.
I'm off on Friday.
Oh
so
no, I'm
definitely
sorry.
coming.
I'm sorry. I think it's a Wednesday. Let me double check that.
I got work the next day. It's
really quick.
We'll be here. I'll come
Well,
after the show.
I could have
I'm
lied.
coming.
August
I'm
15th is a Wednesday. It's
If
a
I'm already,
Wednesday.
since we're already here, we'll go right after.
Two Wednesdays
You hear
from
that?
now.
We're coming after the show.
4 Wednesdays.
Just
Yeah, we'll
stop
be
counting.
there.
Stop counting.
Well, listen. I drank a Kirby's cup, so I'm fucked up.
Well, Rick, you got anything coming up?
My man Cozy had me on Run the Tape podcast. I think you're gonna enjoy that. It's coming out.
Shout out Run the Tape.
You know what I'm saying? I'm also.
Shout out to Unchechi, Cozy, Max.
I have a few personal things coming out. I'm gonna say next week because I want to make sure they're fine tuned first.
Okay.
And besides that, bro, I'm just chilling, getting drunk, doing what needs to be done, going to work in the morning.
Make
help
sure-
Reek quit his job. Everybody, if y'all
Make
really love
sure
this show, help me
everybody
quit my
goes
job.
to YouTube and looks and takes a look at White Girls by Mighty Casey.
And True Champion by Mighty Casey as well.
Don't do that. I didn't say
Please
that.
do that.
I did not. I
Please
did not
do that.
co-sign that. I did not send y'all to go see that bullshit. That shit is trash. But I appreciate.
I smell a lot of hate in the room, bro.
No
What's
hate.
going on,
No
yo?
hate.
Wrap us
You
up,
got
brother.
some pH
White
balance
girl-
in your deodorant?
White Girl is good.
But let me tell you something. White Girl is good because you saw it 50 times in a row and brushed in your head. It wasn't played for you on a cheap LG phone. I'm betting you 500.
He
in a
admitted
year,
his
it's
phone
a
was
hit.
cheap.
My phone is
Yeah,
cheap.
halfway house
My
phone. Like,
Instagram
this
works
is
just like your Instagram. I
No,
can like
no,
just like
no.
you can like.
If you post an Instagram video, it's gonna look like surveillance footage on that picture.
That's why I don't do that. That's why I don't go live.
I don't think you can on that shit. I don't think they got the bandwidth. But but if you've been made to feel any sort of kind of way during the recording of this faith-based, Christian-based, inspirational, educational podcast,
Get the fuck over it.
He-Man Woman Hates Club Podcast, pussy.
Hunter.
Mighty Casey in stores now. Get on my shit.